diseases, MRSA, bacteria, infections, that sort of stuff. But he really likes wine, so we've been able to collaborate on a grant to let him to fly out to Napa a few times a year to collect samples. And so like that side of it is super cool, and that's something I'm super excited about. And yeah, we're collaborating with like Davis, UC Davis, and a few other places on a couple other projects. So having
Yeah.
all the extra people means that I have free time for half a day, a couple days a week to build those out.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I have no free time for fun projects, and in fact, I have overtime for shit I just need to get done.
It's keeping the baseline, yeah.
And they fucking,
Yeah, that sucks.
even barely, like, just treading water, and they just keep
Yeah.
laying off people, and it's just a fucking horror show. And
Here's 3 more responsibilities. Can you take these projects? Yeah.
It's been fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to escape all that shit.
Despite what you hear behind me, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I guess we can at least get things rolling and see when Miri shows.
Alrighty.
So it looks like it would be Ash's turn. Obviously, she's not here. And Ophelia is not here, who would also be next in line. So after that would be Linus. If you would like to do Scribe again this week.
I gladly will, but I feel like I've done 3 of the last 4.
Well, Valindra skipped last week. I guess if you want to skip, Valindra could take it. If Valindra wants it.
Yeah, and Vel, if you don't want it, then well, yeah, I can do it. I can absolutely do it. I'm all about it. I need more story points. I need to hoard them all.
You can do it.
Okay, so Linus, Valindra's turn would be up next week then. And Kudo, as the previous story scribe, would you like to give us a recap of the events of last time?
Sure thing. All right, session 1, is the stream on?
Yes.
Alrighty. Session 121. In the forest of Shadowfell, we battled against the children of Shadow. Sebastian Spade's minions went down one by one. He cursed us, then escaped through a portal. We searched the bodies of the dead cultists and found more pale coin. Ophelia found a chest buried under one of the tents. Linus unlocked it and found a rogue's mantle, a note, and some potions. Rhea theorized that the mantle was part of a secret trade between the guild and the Children of Shadow, suggesting that we may have been used. We should be careful of who we trust in the New Haven Guard. I hope that Vel can help us navigate through this strange, shadowy place. The portal opened unexpectedly, and Balinor, the friendly vampire, stepped through. He is able to open portals directly to us now. We promise to keep in contact with him as we explore the Shadowfell for components that might help us get back to Gaian. We re-entered New Haven Guard through the secret entrance to the underground and reported our mission's success to Amira. She recommended that we meet with the Midnight Pyre and made arrangements. My tadpole whispered to me that the secrets are always hidden behind the waterfalls, so I asked Amira about the great waterfall just outside the city. She didn't know much about it, only that it was a beautiful vista. During the night, we walked to a new section of the Shadow Market for our meeting. We introduced ourselves to Lyra Kristjev, captain of the Midnight Pyre. She revealed to us that Sebastian Spade was a powerful fanatic who was recruited by Arden Relic, leader of the Children of Shadow, and that Arden Relic was believed to be a pawn of the Shadow Lord. Ophelia and Rhea recognized the name, and they cautioned us newer members to be wary of him. Lyra. Am I pronouncing the name right? Lyra. Lyra.
Let me see.
Lyra.
Let's see. What was that name? Lyra Khrizhchev.
Lyra Khrizhchev brought news that a devastating wave of necrotic energy swept through Gaian, beyond Isik, which she believes was the work of Shadow Lord Gaivok, who was thought to have escaped from a prison. She shared with us that her faction was once a branch of the government, but split off to I messed up. But split off to protect the people of the Vidian Empire. We accepted a scouting mission from Lyra. Oh my God, Lyri, right?
It's fine. I was calling them Lyrae. Technically,
Lyrae,
it's not
Lyrae.
not a she. It's like a they.
Oh, it's a they.
Yeah.
Oh God.
But no worries.
Lyrae, we investigate a rumored children of Shadow, based behind the waterfall of Dressel. There's a lot of new stuff in this last session. She provided us a map and pointed out our destination. She warned us that the wilderness was especially dangerous at night, with roaming undead, and that any light sources would attract attention. She also warned us that prolonged exposure to Shadowfell's darkness outside of the protective wards of the settlements could result in illness. We went back to the White Lotus to recuperate in its luxurious spas and rest for the evening. In the morning, Rhea noticed 5 shadow elves observing us at breakfast. Linus trailed them, noticing that one carried a wand similar to the gatekeeper's wand for the Shadow Market portal, leading him to suspect a connection to the Silent Circle. He talked with them for a moment, then they parted ways. We met up with Shara outside the city. I casted Seeming upon us to assume the guise of cultists, archers, chain dancers, and wizards. Ophelia casted Windwalk using her prayer beads. We floated up the treacherous mountain slope with ease, then flew behind the waterfall. We found what appeared to be small gravestones with elvish writing, a warning about an angry and powerful spirit inhabiting the cave. The voice in my mind was right. We decided to press on. Alrighty.
Alright, thank you for that recap. Okay. Welcome, Miri. So, let's see. It is the 8th of winter at 1:30 p.m. You had found that cave, which I think you were looking to investigate. And yeah, that's kind of where we left off. Let's see. I have a slight headache, so apologies. Hopefully it won't be too much of an issue. Okay.
Well, friends, what should we do? Vel, do you have that magic you use to secretly scout out areas?
I didn't prepare it.
Oh no. Cool. Do you want me to head in? Do we do this together? Do you want to take a rest to allow you to prepare it?
I would have to do a long rest to do that.
Yeah. I mean, we might not be the best place. Well, obviously, it's not the best place for a long rest. But I don't know, Rio. Do you have any scouts that we could make use of?
Sure, I could, yeah, I could bring forth a small animal that could scout for us.
Ooh. Yeah. I don't know what kind of animals wander around here, but I'm sure they're similar to the things that you usually conjure.
Yeah, would I have seen any bats or cats or lizards or anything here?
Well,
Lou?
you've seen bats at night. You've probably seen.
Or how about a
some...
raven? Ravens are probably all over this place, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Ravens.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Ravens and crows are definitely fairly.
I'll do a raven. I'll do a raven then.
All right.
A bat is not a bad idea though, because we are in a cave. But
So are. All right.
and
so
does
Go ahead.
Does a raven have dark vision?
Actually, that's a good point. Let me look. A raven does
Like small animal.
not have dark vision.
Seems odd for the Shadowfell.
Right? Yeah. Let me look
They
at
only- well,
the
maybe they
bat.
fly around during the day or something. Who knows?
Well, the bat has echolocations and blind sight, so we'll go with the bat.
All right.
Nice.
So you summon a bat, having it suddenly materialize seemingly from nowhere. Balix is that's a useful trick. Never ceases to amaze. Oh, does anyone
case-
want to use any of the hirelings for today, Balak or Garrick? Or do you want to just have them kind of in the background?
Up to you guys. I'm totally down for whatever. Me personally, Kudo's enough for me to control.
Actually, I think it might be handy. Isn't one of them a paladin? Let's take him with us, just in case we get into combat. He might be a
Balak,
good little extra.
You good to run him?
Yeah, if you want
Alec
me to.
is
You're my
Clef-
hero, Miri.
Yeah, Balak is a priest, technically. A war priest, but yeah, priest. Alright,
Yeah, I
I'll
think
give
he has a couple of things that have been useful in a couple combats, so let's just have him in our back pocket in case we need him.
Oh, thank you so much for
He nods
doing
and
that.
says, I can help defend you. Alright, so you're
Alrighty.
sending the bat in.
Yeah, and I'll have to
One thing you
Yeah, I'll have
notice, there's
Go ahead.
I don't remember if I told you this last time, but there's quite the icy chill coming from this cave,
oh,
which is a little odd. I mean, it's not like it's actually, what season is it? That's a good point. So it is winter, so it is fairly cold out, but there seems to be a much more intense cold coming from within the cave.
Interesting. All right. So I will have the bat for the first 100 feet or so. I'm gonna lean against the wall and close my eyes and go into his senses,
Okay.
and have him just kind of scout around the first passages or chambers of the cave.
All right.
you got this, bat. What's the bat's name? What is
that's-
Rhea's familiar's name?
Rhea's familiar is Willow.
Oh yeah,
That's Batty.
She's usually in the form of a will-o'-the-wisp,
I
but
remember.
in this case, we decided to do something that would blend in.
And so along with Ink, we got Willow.
Batty
Gotcha.
McBatterson.
Willow Bat,
Alright,
Batty
do we
Willow.
have
I don't
a-
know.
Do we have a summon for the bat? Let me see.
Oh, I can. I think I have one for Willow, so we can just use that if you want.
I have.
Oh, we've
Ink.
got Ink. We've got Ink too, although he's got owl stats.
Oh, okay.
Can we
just
share the
pull.
vision of the bat?
I'll
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that.
I'll think
Lou,
about
do you want to
it.
use the party token or something?
Nice.
Well, I was gonna pull the bat out and give you all
Right,
vision
that's
or
fine.
something.
That's fine. Yeah, because Rhea will be explaining what she sees while she's in his vision,
Might be
his
easier.
senses.
Might be easier to use the party token. Hang on a sec. What's the?
That works too. You don't really need the stats because if it just gets hit, it's dead.
Yeah, it's
pretty
gonna die. But it'll at least kind of maybe if it sees creatures, then we'll have an idea of what we're gonna encounter first and how far in and how many maybe.
Yeah.
Does it clear
I'm
the
hoping
fog
it
of
might.
war when I put the bat token on the GM plane for you guys?
It kind of. Oh well, you know what? I think we might have had the fog. Oh, this is a different map.
Yeah.
Yeah, you showed too much. You showed too much.
So it does show you stuff even when the thing isn't on the map.
It's very strange.
It revealed a kind of a semicircle on the left side
I
here.
think that's a bug.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, things aren't supposed to have sight in the GM plane, but I've noticed that bug creep out. So what's the bat's vision supposed to be?
It's 60 blind sight.
That's actually really good.
Yeah. The crabs have blind sight too. They're both handy for that reason.
Okay.
This is what we see right now, Lou. I posted in Discord.
Well, I kind of see it on the stream too, so I think I know
Okay.
what it is. That's why I was just curious, though.
That's
Uh,
odd.
Which, yeah, now that I have changed the vision and reset it, so it's kind of weird, but that's fine. All right, so the bat flying into the cave. It seems to open up quite a bit. Using the echolocation, there is a fairly large area in here, and again, like intensely cold for whatever reason. So I guess you can control the bat if you wish.
All right. Let me just get an idea here. Okay. So yeah, he'll just kind of flutter around kind of at the edge of the
One thing that would be immediately obvious is that there's no life in this cave, seemingly, which is very odd. Like, you don't hear the chitter of bugs or other bats flapping around. There's just dead silence.
Interesting.
This is very
That's
unnatural.
eerie. Yeah. So yeah, he's just gonna kind of go to the edge of before, he would lose connection with Rhea, and
So he would notice there is a statue against one of the cave walls to the north here.
take a closer look at that.
Looks
flutter
to
around
be
it.
some sort of shadow elf clad in armor.
Is it in good condition, or does it seem really old?
It seems pretty old. There's some frost on it. Looks like it hasn't been disturbed in a while.
Rhea will describe that to the group.
Do you speak Elven?
Rhea does, yes.
So there's
Ooh.
something written on it.
I think. Yeah.
It seems
No,
to be...
No, I don't. I'm sorry.
All right.
He does
So
not.
then you would see some odd symbols on the statue.
Is Sylvan kind of related to Elvish? Would she get like maybe some?
Sylvan's more like the almost like the Latin version of Elven, because it's like the original, I think, from the Feywild. Like most things there speak Sylvan.
Okay.
But yeah, these symbols wouldn't make sense to you if you just spoke Sylvan.
Gotcha.
Then I would go ahead and just kind of circle around the side and see if I can see anything else before leaving.
What's your perception?
Would it be mine when I'm looking through his eyes, or his? His
It would
is
be kind of both. Like
his passive is 9, and mine is 18.
All right. Oh yeah, I have it on here. So you would see what looks like a pair of yellowish eyes staring out at you from the shadows over here. They then kind of vanish into the darkness as the bat flies by, almost
Definitely
as if it's
tell.
watching you.
Yeah, I'll definitely tell the group about that.
Wait, say that again. What is
Yellow eyes.
Yellowish eyes from the darkness.
Yeah, they were about 30 or 40 feet from me when I saw them, and they moved away and disappeared.
Kudo will be like, "Careful, Willow."
Do you want Willow to go deeper? That's all I see so far. But if he goes deeper, I won't be able to use his senses. We would just have to wait for him to come back and tell us what he sees.
You're his master. I think you're more careful with Willow than I am with Frank. So, you steer him as you see fit.
Willow is actually, a bit of me that I conjure into, a companion. And so, it doesn't. He doesn't come from. He's not like summoned from another place or an animal that. Yeah, I think it's fine to use him to go a little deeper if we want to get kind of more of a preview.
If you see fit.
How far can you get in before you lose sight?
100 feet. So that's why I was kind of going around this area first before I went deeper.
All right. So
Oh,
yeah,
I'm assuming that like we're standing over here near where you brought him in, like just outside the cave there.
You'd actually be back a little further, but that's fine. We'll say it's
okay,
close enough.
So then, yeah, I'll have him kind of fly this way, in this direction a little bit,
So you're definitely starting to reach the edges of the distance as you kind of feel
Yeah, I think I'm.
yourself losing
Yeah.
a bit of the connection. It seems like there
Mhm.
is a lot more snow as you get deeper in,
Okay.
which yeah, might also suggest there's some more cold. So at this point, you would lose sight.
Yeah, yeah. I figured. Do I see another
Just a quick
statue? Oh, I would lose sight. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay. So you just have to do.
Yeah, so you think,
Yeah.
well, I guess
Yeah, that makes sense.
you
It's
kind of
fine.
know where you are, but yeah, you lost sight in the you lost
Okay.
the connection, and maybe a
I'll tell
second
him to.
later the bat would fly back, and he would say there's some kind of statue surrounded by ice, kind of in the center of the cave.
Similar to the first statue.
It looks a little bit different. The bat would tell
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Just
It's
a
a
quick
little bit
question.
larger.
All right. Go ahead and go in and fly for 10 minutes or so and see what you find um and then come back to us if you can.
All right.
A quick question. Um, those eyes. Why did the bat only see eyes and not the rest of the body? Because it has blind sight. Like darkness, it would see through darkness completely, I think.
Well, it would see kind of like a shadowiness, I guess, but it wouldn't.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it wouldn't actually sense anything. So it might be
Okay.
something incorporeal, like a ghostly
Oh,
figure.
Okay.
gotcha.
All right.
Well, yeah,
So
I mean, if we'd like to wait for Willow to come back and, go a little deeper and come back and tell us what he sees, then we can. Otherwise, if you guys want to move forward, I mean, I think we should stay together but not cluster too tightly, and I think we should be as quiet as possible, even if we're not, great, even if we aren't successful at good stealthing. We don't want to make any more noise than we have to.
So you would
Agreed.
feel the connection to the bat severed. He thinks something
Okay.
killed it.
All right. So I would summon him back and ask him what he saw. So I've
Alright.
now used both. I've now used both my wild shapes for today.
So
Oh no.
But shepherd druids don't really need them like some of the other circles do. So it's fine.
Okay.
So the bat would reappear, and it would say some sort of ghostly creature attacked it, feeling as if its life force was drained.
Okay. I would
Okay.
explain that to the group, and then I would put. Well, I guess Willow can stay with us. Yeah, I'll just keep him for now.
Balak has
Do you
kind
guys-
of or sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say. Oh no, I don't want to cast Seeming again. It's expensive. That would be my last little spell. I'll pose the question. If you guys want, I would do it. You wanna look-
Well,
I-
go ahead. You can go first.
Unless we know. Remind me what was described that we're coming here to look for. What was the quest here?
They
Cultist
wanted
base.
you to scout out a possible cultist base in the area.
Okay. So unless we have, do we know how to look like cultists?
Oh, we look like them right now.
We do. Okay. All right. Then I would say we should just go like,
Keep
I
it.
mean, yeah.
Balak.
What was Balak say?
Well, he says this place seems to have some kind of spirits in it. Would this be the cultist base? I mean, wouldn't those undead attack them if they were here?
Good question. I don't
not?
think we'll get
Yeah.
any answers until we explore it. And
Yeah.
I agree. It is a very good question. We might have been misled in coming here, but we're here now. Let us see what lies ahead.
I think that's a good idea. Yeah.
All right, so
I
you're
was just
heading in.
thinking. I think I did try to prepare some like radiant stuff, but I always get my druids and clerics mixed up because I multi-class them so much. So I was looking for stuff that she doesn't have. Never mind. All right, so let's go.
All right.
nice, sneaky.
So the group is quietly moving into the cave. I said quietly. Ophelia today.
Yes, I can. I can help us be more quiet if you wish. That's actually not a bad idea. It's it's an inexpensive spell and lasts for an hour.
No, I was
It is up
just
to you, Rhea. We're draining you of much of your power, but if you think it's best, then yeah, I think it would be safer.
Alright, so you
cast
say
that
this
in
as you kind of step into the cave. As I said, it kind of opens up into a very large cavernous area as you go
So she kind of
further in.
She kind of reaches up and fiddles with the sprig of mistletoe that she always has tucked behind her ear and says a few words and makes a gesture. And we're all suddenly sneakier.
That's awesome.
So yeah, you feel yourself become much quieter and see that you are now blending in with the cavernous background a lot more.
All right. Do we have a marching order? Do we want to have Linus sneak up a little bit ahead, but within eyesight of us, maybe? And then Balak in front of the squishies. I'll be up with Balak because I'm not too squishy.
So Kudo and Balak in the middle, is that what we're doing?
I think so.
Okay.
I'll grab
Val-
Balak.
Val, where would you like to be?
Just FYI, I think Garrick is more of a tank, if that's what you need. But he doesn't have the same healing capabilities. I think he has higher AC and more hit points.
I think I was thinking of was I correct in remembering that he had some like auras and like he's got like a spiritual weapon and stuff? I don't know. I was just thinking he had some good stuff in combat. I haven't played him very much.
Well, Balak doesn't have regenerate. Kevik is the one who regenerates. He was the.
Oh yeah.
He's your.
Balak's the one we cured, right? The one that was corrupted.
Yeah, Balak is the priest / former demon.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to stick with him unless the group wants me to swap.
Okay.
Just pick whoever you feel most comfortable with. But biggest question is, does he have turn undead?
I think he does. Yeah, I think
it's not mentioned. Okay.
He needs to be leveled up next time we're back in town. But yeah, I think. Well, actually, no. Never mind. I don't think he does.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Yeah.
Oh, what kind of cleric is he?
He's more of a war priest. He's not a true cleric.
He's got that reaction. He's got that reaction that helps reduce damage for allies he sees. And then he's got a spiritual weapon. And he's got some radiant and necrotic stuff. Yeah.
Just as he walks in, and he says, this place feels unnatural.
I'll whisper back to Rhea. Where did Willow go?
She's in my pocket.
When
She'll be with
entered this cave, what route did she take? Should we follow it or go the other direction?
The eyes were in that direction. There were statues in this direction and in this direction. She died somewhere that way.
Yeah. And I'll link to Linus and be like, let's take a look at the statue. Maybe one of us can read it.
Very good. I'll do my best to sneak forward quietly. And I should have dark vision now.
Sweet.
What's giving you dark vision?
Rogue's Mantle.
What's the
That's
dark
awesome.
vision on that?
60 feet.
Okay.
That's rad. I have dark vision too.
Alright, so yeah, you do see the statue up ahead.
Yeah.
Looks like a large warrior clad in chain armor, bow on his back, a shield, and a sword in hand. It almost looks like it's in like a respectful stance, not like it's about to attack.
In my head, I will say to Kudo, I don't know if I've seen these things before, but these look like guardians. Let us, golems, let us be careful, and I'll quietly sneak up.
Alright, so there are some symbols on it. Do you read Elven?
Oh.
The
No.
symbols almost look like they are like defacement more than like part of the original statue creation. Like someone just etched these symbols onto the stone.
Can I use my expert forgery to copy them down and then on a piece of paper and throw a piece of paper over to Kudo and Belindra that shows what the symbols are?
Alright, so you carefully take out a piece of paper, doing a quick sketch of the symbols.
Lou, is the calendar updated? It's 1:30 on the 8th?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to remember how long Willow lasts.
So yeah, you copy down these symbols.
And I pulled up a paper airplane and throw it at Kudo and Vel.
Right.
You're linked to me.
But I can't write in the link mine. I don't know what this says.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. Vel, read this for us.
It's clearly Elven.
So if you pick up the little piece of paper he threw over, it looks like a warning, an ancient symbol that many elves would use to identify something like cursed or defiled or just like evil ground, and like kind of like a stay away warning. This may be some kind of profane ancient site that's been defiled.
It's a warning
by
that
something.
we shouldn't be here.
This is, I'll look, or in my mind say, Kudo, this is where our contact sent us, correct?
Yeah.
Do we proceed?
I mean,
Definitely.
Sorry.
Yeah, since when did we heed warnings?
I'll look to Vel and give you a thumbs up.
I mean, Rhea, do you think
I'll
so
shrug
too?
my shoulders.
I mean, it definitely seems that whatever's going on here may be a bit different than what we were warned about, or even that what those who sent us knew about, but I mean, we won't know unless we investigate.
I didn't see much in the way of tracks outside the cave, so I don't know if this was a base. It doesn't seem like there were too many people coming in.
I am. You know what they say about turtles. Our curiosity is endless. I can't stop here. We got to keep.
All right, let us proceed, though. But let us be cautious. Hey, Lou, am I emitting light? Because I know Rhea usually wears her lightstone necklace, but I'm not sure if you have light on my token or not. She tucked it away. If I am, yeah.
I don't have light on your token now.
Okay, perfect.
Do you
perfect.
want light?
No, she tucked it away. She usually has it out. But...
Hey, don't. Is your token updated? You're too far back for me.
Sorry, yeah, I need to stay. Actually, yeah, I guess I need to travel in the middle of the group because
of
need to be
within 30 feet of everyone.
Yeah. All right. So I'll stay in the middle then. Sorry. Yeah.
And are you unable to see in the dark, Rhea?
Oh, I can see in the dark for 60 feet. Yeah.
Okay. We're all good. We're ninjas.
So then the only one not benefiting from her spell is Linus.
Do you want me to stay near the front so that he can get it, or?
Yeah, we should just like this.
Try and stay like this, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So
when I get up here,
yeah,
go ahead.
Give me stealth checks.
+10.
That always helps. Do I need to be rolling stealth for the NPC? Or are we just... Oh, we do? Okay. I wasn't sure if we were just keeping him in the background. Oh! What was that about us being ninjas? Still 16 though.
Alright, so as you are walking forward, you would hear what sounds like a foul breeze blowing from the north of you as a creature comes flying into view, followed by another. I need initiative rolls.
I guess I need to mark myself as concentrating because I will try to hold on to the pass without trace.
Well, if you gotta let go of it, let go of it.
Yeah. It's only a level 2, so it's not too bad. And then we'll bring Balak in
with us.
up here. Yeah, okay. Oh wait, I can't. I drug him out, but I can't pick him up now that he's out.
You should. Let me see. Oh, weird.
That's good to know for us in the future. If we got a stealth mission, Balak might not be the best actually.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
You know what?
I didn't either.
He's thought I fixed this last time. Weird.
Yeah, I mean, if 16 is our low, then honestly, it's not the worst.
Pretty high level. Yeah, that's it. I mean, Path Without Trace is so powerful, but we're at a high level. So.
Yeah.
Alright, that fixed it. Alright, so initiative rolls.
Okay, I got him. Okay. Oh, he doesn't have any token. Okay, he doesn't have any token buttons yet. All right. He is... There we go.
You want me to give him token buttons?
If you don't mind, that'd be great. Yeah.
Alright. You should have them now.
Perfect. Thank you.
Alright, so...
Does the air get colder by any chance?
It feels really cold here, but you don't notice like a colder air when these things approach. Alright, so
Okay.
First to act, as these things comes flying into view, is unfortunately going to be one of the wraiths. Okay.
I actually can't find Willow. Like, maybe we deleted her when I was playing Ashes. I used to have a Willow token to drag out.
I'm not sure. I could take a look in a moment.
Okay, I'm just gonna use
Ink.
I don't know. Yeah, I'll use Ink. Yeah, there we go. Because she could at least give us some advantage, maybe. So there we go.
Oh, she looks like a bat too. Perfect.
So the first wraith, flying to the south, as it may have heard Balak, will notice Linus, because he doesn't have cover from it, and can see in the... Actually, he kind of does, because there's some wall there. So I'll say it flies forward, but it will see him once it hits here, because now he has no cover from it, and it will turn towards him. I'll be flying at this angle, I guess, so maybe like over here. It's going to attack. The cold hand comes towards you, the feel of your life being drained away. 19, I believe, will strike you.
That it will.
Alright, so you are hit for 15 necrotic, and your HP is reduced by 15.
Oh.
As your life points are drained away. So technically still at full health. That's it for the raid.
Oh.
Linus.
Healer's worst nightmare.
Oh, mark that down. Cool. Yep, got it. I am seeing this dude next to me. So I am going to pull out my shotgun, bonus action, and steady. Well, actually, I am going to pull out my revolver, bonus action, steadying, and shoot at him.
The sound of your shot rings through the whole cave.
Oh no.
Let's see. 17.
Should be at advantage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
17 is going to strike the creature. Well, it would be a wash because it's next to you, unless you have Gunner.
I do.
Oh, okay. So you shoot it, though it seems to resist the bullet, only taking 21. Still a nasty hit, wounding the ghostly
Cool.
creature. Anything
That
else?
was everything I could do.
Okay. So that is it for Linus Balak.
Let's go ahead and put out his spiritual weapon.
Alright, so he starts concentrating on a spiritual weapon.
I'm gonna just use this guy. And then do
The
a little
dice
swing
say
with
something
that.
Heard that.
I'm sorry.
The gunshot. The dice just told me something heard that.
I figured something would hear that.
Alright, 22. Yeah, that's gonna crack the creature right in the face, dealing the
Okay,
full
so-
7 damage of force.
So just to check real quick, so you had the spiritual weapon in there as a class action in the old sheet, but then I also like drug it out into spells. So I don't know. Also, he should be at full spell slots
Yeah,
right
he
now.
would be
But
at, he would be at full spell slots. If he...
okay, so did I just spend a spell slot or was that a class action?
That I believe is a spell slot.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
Thing.
All right, so he's got 2 level 2s left. All right, and then he will. Yeah, let's have him. Can he fit here
Mm-hmm.
or like beside right here to flank, or is that full?
Oh, in that spot? No, the statue would be
Okay,
in that
all right,
spot.
yeah. So then he'll just let's do I guess he's got Sacred Flame. That probably would be effective. But since I'm up here now, I will just mace. Okay, I think he probably misses.
13 will actually hit, I think. Because the creature...
Based on
Yeah, AC 13, so that just hits. Smacking him for 4 bludgeoning.
all right, that's his turn.
Alright, Rhea.
Riala is going to move this way and try a guiding bolt.
So as you move over there, you hear something charging from the south.
Oh,
Ah.
lordy.
I would incoming from the south, and I would shoot and then run back after I shoot. So let me try this shot here. Bolt.
Alright, yeah, 24 will strike, blasting the creature with radiant energy for 22.
I think.
Giving it a second level of wounds.
And let's see. So I still have a bonus action and half my movement. Let me just see something real quick here. Oh, that's not working. Some of my macros are still broken. Yeah, I think that's. Yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna step back this way, and actually, let's see. I moved how far? I think I moved about 50. I don't remember where I was. Maybe I moved to 20. All right, I'm just gonna kind of move upward a little bit because of the incoming. All right, that's my turn.
Diagonal is not correct. Hang on a sec. It's old diagonal. This is an old map, I guess. So technically, that would be 15 feet, so you could like get to here.
Gonna maybe get here or something, or here. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
All right, Valindra. So this one is flying towards the group as well, and like I said, you hear a sound from the southeast.
I don't even think I put Willow on the
Yeah.
turn order.
I'll just fire up bolt that guy.
Alright, so you summon some fiery energy. Blasting at... Oh! No, that is gonna streak
Oh, the guiding
past.
bolt.
Oh, right,
Guiding bolt.
advantage. So yes, 19 is gonna strike the Wraith. Doing 8, as it seems to resist fire. Ugh. but that would give it a 3rd level of wound.
I'm gonna back up a little bit. Here.
Okay. So that's it for you. The Wraith is going to come flying in. Right up to poor Kudo. And attempt to grab at you with a life-draining attack. 16 luckily is not enough, and you would dodge out of the way just in the nick of time. Kudo.
Kudo will look at this wraith and be like, "Who do you serve?"
The darkness.
Okay. So they speak common. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is, first things first, let's try to finish
Give me your warmth.
let's get rid of this guy. So I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers, and I'm going to be like, you can't have my warmth. And I'm going to upcast it. And it's... Oh no, I'm not going to upcast it. I'm just going to regular cast. I'm going to psionically cast it. Yeah, I'm going to psionically cast it. And so he doesn't even say anything. Wordlessly, he makes him, this guy, I want to make this guy run away.
Alright, so you just kind of stare at the creature, hitting it with a 1st level dissonant, forcing it to make a wisdom save, I believe.
Yeah, DC 18. Hold on a second.
Creature is going to fail with a +2, affected by your magics.
That might trigger some oppies. Sneak attack, maybe?
That's the plan.
How much damage does it take?
Oh, sorry. 11.
So 11 is actually enough to bring it down.
Oh, you're my hero.
The
I
psychic
want to see
energy rips into the spirit, destroying.
The psychic and radiant both work well against these guys, but some of the other stuff they seem to be resistant to.
Good to know. And that is my turn.
Alright, so the new round, you hear a ghastly roar coming from the darkness to the southeast. And a very large spectral creature comes charging forth with its dash.
Oh, shit.
It looks bestial. Oh, bear. Oh, that's cool. I want one of these as a pet.
Well, it doesn't look like it wants to be a pet. But yeah, that is going to be it for the creature because it's dashing towards the group. Let's see, Linus, you're up.
Yes, I am. I'll look at all of my friends and say, let me take care of this. And I will, oh man. Yeah, I've already...
Technically, Wraith Bear isn't the beast.
I was going to say, can I wild shape then? Can I add it to my wild shape library?
Wraith Bear.
Seeing the spare run at us, I'll pull out my shotgun and level it to its face, using my bonus action to steady aim and pull the trigger. And I'll look at my friends and say,
Alec cringes and puts his hands over his ears. There's another loud bang. Yeah, 22 is going to strike the bear. So... once again, unfortunately, it seems to be an incorporeal creature. Even though you had a considerable hit on it, it would only take 22 points of damage. It kind
Cool.
of stumbles a little bit, stunned by the blast, and then it just changes direction, running towards you.
Cool. And that'll be my turn.
Wraith Bear! Alright, so that is it for you.
So
Balak.
the wraith's eyes look like they might be the eyes I saw earlier. Is that right to assume? Just by the
Yes,
picture.
they do
Yeah.
look yellowish.
All right. So he's going to move his spiritual weapon. He can only move it 20 feet. So let me see where we can get this. Yeah, we can move it here, and then he'll take a swing at this guy. And I think that I'm going to need to build a new macro, because I think this is going to try and take a spell slot every time, but it's okay for now.
Yeah, probably like a spell attack or something.
Yeah. So we'll just yeah, there we go. I'll put that spell slot back. I'm assuming 19 hit, or
Yeah, so the spiritual weapon would slam into the Wraith Bear, smacking it for 11 points of force.
and then let's have him step between
So pretty.
the bear and us, and then he's gonna do a sacred flame, I think.
Alright. Tries to get its attention. The sacred flame. The bear will attempt to dodge said flame. For some reason the bear is not whispering, and the bear will dodge said flame.
That's his turn.
Okay. Alright, so the bear's turn, or no, Balak's turn ends. Willow.
I think he's just gonna try and distract this wraith for someone to get advantage. And in bat form, I don't think he has flyby, so he would stay here.
Alright, so the wraith is angered by the bat, turning towards it as if to attack, but he is offering
Okay.
advantage.
All right.
Bala.
And then yeah, I think she's gonna take a page out of Balak's book and do a. Well, I guess she did a guiding bolt before, didn't she? Is she gonna do? Yeah, let's do another guiding bolt, but I'll just do level 1 this time on the one that's offering advantage.
Okay.
And then boop.
Yeah, 28 will strike, blasting the creature for 10 radiant.
And now whoever attacks him next will also have advantage. And I don't want to use up my totems or my radiance. So I think for now I just want to kind of maybe fall back a little bit from the werebear, and that's my turn.
Alright, Valindra.
I'll Scorching Ray, the Wraith.
Alright, so you would have advantage thanks to the guiding bolt. Yeah, 23 strikes it with the first hit.
Do you want me to roll damage right after, or just roll all three?
You can roll all three, that's fine. It's all at the same time.
That one double missed.
The second shot did actually... Or wait, you don't ignore cover, huh?
No.
So then, yeah, only the first shot would hit it. Doing 5 fire, as it seems to be resistant, but burning it a little bit. Anything else?
That's it.
Alright, so the Wraith is not at all happy with a lot of what just happened. So he is going to fly toward Valindra, giving you an Oppie if you wanted, Kudo.
It's not really worth it. I'll let it go. I only have a claw attack.
Actually, wait, I think you hit it harder, so it's going to fly towards Rhea. Yeah, he was resistant to the
Here,
blast.
Willow thought he was gonna Ahsoka an action here, but
Yeah, he was for a second, but then the thing got blasted with a bunch of radiant energy. Luckily, it rolls poorly, and you would just jump back, avoiding the draining claw.
because I forgot how squishy Rhea is. She really needs some better armor.
Alright, that is the Wraith's turn. Kudo.
Okay, there's no way I can get there, right? It's kind of like behind the statue. There's no way I can reach it.
Yeah, unfortunately it flew through the statue, so unless you could like fly over the statue or something, I mean, you could shoot at it, it would just have cover if you have like a spell shot, or if you can still see it because the statue isn't completely blocking it. So you
How
can't
much
target
cover
it.
does it?
It just says cover, so +2 to its AC.
Okay. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to actually use command on it,
Okay.
and I'm going to say Bravo. And this is using a use of my Fey Touched. So it's not casting, I mean, it's casting a spell, but I'm going to quicken something afterwards.
Alright, so you give it the grovel command.
Yeah. DC 17.
Alright.
Wisdom.
It is going to fail the save with a +2, so it will grovel on its turn.
Okay. And then is there anything else in the, do we hear any other movement in the cavern coming towards us?
Not so far. I mean, there's a big wraith bear about to shred your cleric, but other than that.
Yep. In that case, what am I gonna do about the bear? I am going to. Sorry, give me a second. I will quicken. I'll cast Dissonant Whispers with a psionic quicken, which will cost me 3 sorcery points.
Okay. Alright, so it has to make a wisdom save.
Yeah. DC 18 this time, because it's a sorcerer spell.
Oh, it's gonna fail with a +3. As it kind of suddenly is perturbed in its charge, taking. What does it take? Taking 10 psychic. And it has to retreat as a reaction, right?
Yeah. And Kudo would be like, get out of there, Rhea. And he's going to...
Just like rushes back into the darkness.
He's going to stay behind Balak, just a little bit like so. And that is my turn.
Okay. So new round, the Wraith Bear goes. So you hear a roar from the shadows. And it comes charging back out. You would notice it seems to be regenerating. It may have gained some health when it ran away. So it does its movement, then it's going to do a bonus action.
Oh.
It lets out a horrid roar, which I think is going to hit everyone, except Valindra, because she's way far back. So there's a cone of psychic energy from its blast. This is a fear effect, if that matters.
Okay. Wisdom save, I guess?
Yeah, DC 15 wisdom save. It does not seem to affect the wraiths. Or wraith, I should say. There's only one.
At advantage on that.
did you say you have advantage?
Oh,
That is correct.
Oh,
Psychic
Linus doesn't
defenses.
have advantage. Alright, well, what's giving you advantage? Oh, psychic defense. Okay.
What was the DC?
15.
Okay, so Balak and Rhea saved.
Alright,
Nice.
so only Linus failed it. So Linus, you are suddenly frightened, experiencing an intense fear from this bear and its roar.
Did this affect Willow?
It would have. I don't know. I mean, she'd just make a
Right.
saving throw.
Willow failed, yeah. So
Okay, so the bat also. Oh, she's never mind. She's just out of range, so she's okay.
Okay.
What about the wraith?
He is immune. He's not affected by the roar. So yeah, you feel intense fear, Linus, unable to approach, and disadvantage as long as you see it. That's all the bear. Well, I guess it still has its action, so it's just going to charge in with a dash, ending its turn. Looks like
it
it's
didn't have
about
to dash.
to slash at you, Kudo.
All right.
Alright, so Linus. You are
Uh,
very scared of this thing.
so if I use Steadying, that creates a wash, and then can I hit one of these two without disadvantage?
If you hit it, you would still deal sneak attack, because you have allies
Cool.
adjacent to him.
Awesome. Then I will bonus action, steady aim. Yeah, I'll use my shotgun again at that guy.
Alright, so you're trembling as you your hands shake, pointing the gun at the thing, but then like it roars at you and you fire too soon.
Yeah, that's
Alright,
not
anything
what I
else?
wanted to do. No, that'll be all.
Okay. Oh, who's concentrating on the spiritual weapon? Is that Balak?
Oh yeah, it is. Sorry, I forgot. No, is it concentration now? Spiritual weapon used to not be concentration.
It is concentration now. They nerfed it a little.
Okay, then yeah, he's concentrating.
Alright, so it's his turn. What's he gonna do?
Yeah, he'll
You see the
take
bear
an attack.
is bearing down, no pun intended, on Kudo.
He's going to take a swing with the spiritual weapon first.
Alright. So, yeah, slams it in the back for 10 force.
And then put that spell slot back. And then let's see. Let's do, well, I guess I'm in melee with him now, so no, I'm gonna Sacred Flame. Yeah, I'm gonna Sacred Flame. All right.
So he hurls some
Oh,
fire.
wait. That's weird. Okay, let me find the. Oh, this is the wrong character sheet. No wonder. Here we go.
Alright, so the bear will attempt a dodge. Dex save. Oh, it's gonna fail with a +3, taking 15 radiant.
It's his turn.
Alright, Willow.
Willow's gonna peck at. Well, I guess he doesn't really have a beak, but he's gonna distract Harry. This one that's attacking Rhea.
Alright, so
That's all.
Batty flies up with the distraction on the Wraith. Riala.
Right. I think it doesn't have Misty Step anymore. I think let's see. What do I want to do? Yeah, let's just do a Sacred Flame on the one that's attacking me.
Alright, so you try to blast it with some sacred energy.
Oh, what in the world? Okay, the DC is 18, and obviously my macro is broken. So let me go see what I need to do here. Oh my god, all the macros are broken. All right, at my level, it's 2D. Let me go find it. Sorry.
It's fine.
Well, I guess I can look at what Balak just rolled. His was 2D8. Okay, so let's just do that.
The creature would fail the save, taking 9 radiance.
So that would be 9, I think, plus my wisdom, right? Or is it just the
No, I think it's just
the okay? All right, then yeah, okay. And then I don't really want to spend my bonus action resources, so yeah, that's all.
All right, Valindra.
Firebolt the bear.
All right, so you chant some fire energy, blasting. Unfortunately, Kudo is in the way, but 16 would be enough. Burning the creature
Wow, that's weak.
for 2 points of fire as it singes its shoulder a little. It doesn't even really notice. All right, so that's it for Valindra. The Wraith is unhappy with your searing energy. So
It's gonna grovel.
oh right, it's groveling this turn. All right, so it goes prone and ends its turn. Kudo, end of the round.
Who's the bear's attention on?
You.
Okay. I'm going to quicken mirror image, and all of a sudden you see 3 Kudos spring up around him, and where's the spell? They kind of form around him, confusing the bear maybe. And I will quicken that, so that costs me another 2 sorcery points. And then I am going to it's gonna go next, so I'm just going to dodge.
Alright, so the images of you take the dodge action as well as you. So I guess just mark
And I'll taunt
somewhere, mark on your, I guess on like a symbol, how many images you have right now. Alright, so new round. Wraith Bear.
I'll be kind of jeering at it. Wah. All 4 Kudos are just like taunting it right now.
It does not regenerate its ability. It does not regenerate this turn for some reason.
Oh, okay. What did we do? We did Radiant. We did. What else did we do? We got to pay better attention to what we're doing and figure out this regeneration thing.
So I think it was pretty unhappy with that shotgun blast, since Kudo looks a lot harder to hit now.
What? Are you serious? Okay.
Yeah, he's actually not too dumb for a bear. So yeah, he turns towards Kudo, roaring at you as his like claw slaps at you. I believe 26 is gonna hit you.
Kudo or Linus?
Oh, sorry, Linus. I don't know why I said
Cool.
Kudo. Linus.
Whew.
So
26 will
are
hit.
you are struck for 32 necrotic, and your life force is reduced by that as well.
Oh my god. That
The
is
bear,
way more than
the bear seems to suck out a bunch of your energy as it mauls you with its spectral fangs. This is life drain, so that is your new total.
Oh, so he's been life drained twice now?
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
my
And
word.
Linus, at the end of your last turn, you would have had a wisdom save on that fear to try to drop it.
Oopsie.
I forgot.
I mean, same thing. Those will be my 2.
You're even more
Last
scared
turn,
now that
okay.
it drained your life a bunch. Linus.
Okay. Now, I am standing over here. Do I still see this dude?
What do you mean you're standing over there?
So I'll use Rogue's Mantle to swoop over here.
Ah. What did you use?
Rogue's Mantle.
Rogue's Mantle. You would still see him. You'd probably have to kind of go behind the wall. Because that actually isn't from floor to ceiling. Like, you'd have to actually get pretty far back to get behind it.
Cool. But this gives me advantage on the next melee attack,
Okay.
which will be a turn into a wash, and I'll stab you that guy. Oh, yeah. I guess I didn't need to, but I'll stab this guy on the ground.
Alright, so is the, oh, you know what? I just realized the Wraiths are immune to prone. They actually can't go prone, like, literally. Alright, well, I'll just say
Cool.
he floated there. He still didn't take his action, because, like, he doesn't have feet, so he can't really bend down. He just kind of
Cool.
is like, looks
Uh,
confused as you
the-
tell him to bend down. But yes, you would have advantage. It's like, huh? Prone, what's that?
Oh, yes!
As he's
Nice.
confused, just knife to the back. Ah. Oof.
Oh my gosh, look at that roll. Holy wow.
Yeah.
Alright,
Rogues, their
Yeah.
sneak attack.
it's a crit. So he is going to take 27, I think.
Oh,
Stab into
that's
him.
cool.
He's at 3 levels of wound and is looking very beat up. Very ragged.
Magical weapon.
Cool.
No, the new there's no damage stuff for magic weapons anymore. It's just bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing for incorporeal. They just have resistance.
Cool. I think that is.
It also took away a
About-
lot of that from the
Oh,
demons and
the
stuff.
other thing I wanted to do with this was expend a soul trinket
Okay.
to do, or a token of the departed to do 3d6
Bear damage.
damage. Yeah,
What type of damage is that?
necrotic.
Alright,
Oh.
so it does absolutely nothing to Necro Bear. He's pretty much made of necrotic energy.
That makes sense, but
I feel like
I
they
don't
say-
like it.
I think these guys might be immune to even more than they're resistant to. I'm wondering. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway,
Balak, what's he gonna do?
actually, I think he's gonna float his weapon up here to kind of try and finish this one off, help,
Alright,
so that we can then focus on the bear altogether. So let's do special weapon.
Oh yeah, it slams
He's
against
been
the...
rolling really well, actually.
Oh, you spoke a little too soon there.
Yeah. Fine. Oh well.
So,
All right,
yeah,
and
he's,
then-
he's looking wounded, but he is still alive.
And then since I'm over here with the bear, I will go ahead and, well, I guess I don't really need flank, so I'll stay like this so someone else can get flank if they need it. And I'll do Sacred Flame. Yeah.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Why is his spiritual weapon only +1? I feel like he has higher wisdom than that.
To damage, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's weird. Maybe.
Does look like it might be wrong. So spiritual
think-
weapon.
Yeah, I think his wisdom's +4. All right, so he.
Oh,
would
you
do-
know what it was, Lou? You know what it was, Lou? Is I copied that from the NPC sheet. You had in his NPC sheet that the spirit weapon attack was 1d8 +1. And I thought, and it was in there like it was a class ability. So I thought it wasn't normal spirit weapon. But if it is a spell slot, I think we do need to change that to plus wisdom.
Yeah.
And I can do
All
that,
right,
yeah.
So it'd be another 3 damage. He
Okay,
would
I'll
still be
take
alive,
that right
though.
now. Okay, and then he's gonna Sacred Flame again on
Which one?
the bear. The bear.
All right. The bear.
Well, I guess yeah, actually no, let's do
Oh.
because I guess Sacred Flame, there's no like cover doesn't matter. So yeah, let's try and finish this guy off.
All right. So he hurls it right past the bear. The other.
It's like right under his
wraith,
arm.
Who will try to dodge. Whoa. Oh, and he's gonna make the dodge with a +3.
Yeah, okay. All right. That's all.
Did you roll your wisdom save again, Linus?
So I rolled a 2.
It's at the end of each
Instead of
turn.
one.
That was the previous round. You get another one.
Cool. I didn't have advantage, but I appreciate that.
Oh, so no, you are still feared by the bear. So that's it for Balak. Baddie McBatterson.
Willow's going to Harry and then back. Stay here. Yeah, that's all.
Alright, the Wraith might finally get to attack at this turn. We'll see. So the Wraith is harried again.
All right, so 3 levels of wounds. Let's see. Sacred Flame is an attack roll, and I'm in. Or I'm sorry, Guiding Bolt is an attack roll, but I'm in melee. I think it's attack roll, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Shoot. Do I want to? No, I'm just gonna stick with Sacred Flame.
Alright, so you summon more fiery energy.
Which, by the way, I'm trying to like drag out a new Sacred Flame, and it's like I see it in the compendium, and I'm dragging it, but it's not appearing in my sheet. I don't know what's up. So I'm just gonna do my spell attack bonus is 10. Here's a D20.
So the creature will fail.
Wait. Oh, sorry.
Oh, isn't this?
That's right. Sorry. So DC 18. You're right, and then the 2d8 plus 2d8. Okay, you're right. So it's DC 18, and then
that is going
10
to finish it off.
Perfect. Okay. All right, and then she's just going to hang out back here with Linus, and that was an action. Would I be able to kind of take a look at Linus and maybe determine whether I think that
you have heal or you have medicine, right?
Oh, do I? I don't know. Let me look.
If you do, you can bonus action assess him.
I do. No, I meant like the drain. Is there any way that she might know whether or not a greater restoration would help him?
That would be a religion check, which you could also.
That would be a religion
bonus action.
All right. So let me do that, and then she's not trained, so there it is. Oh, obviously the 10 does not apply.
All right. So yes, you believe that a greater resto does get rid of life drain.
Excellent. I've already used my action this turn, so I'm done. Yeah.
All right, Valindra.
Okay. This could go rather poorly. I want to cast Disintegrate on the bear.
Oh,
Nice.
And he's going to roll a 6 on his save.
all right. So you blast him with a disintegration ray using one of your dice, as you have foreseen this. I saw your fate. The spirit would vanish, taking 78 force damage. Alright, anything
Nice.
else?
No, that's it.
Alright, Kudo. I guess that would be it. So the battle would end. And things are quiet. What do you want to do?
Bill will say, you straight converted him into essence. I'll bend down to collect essence.
Yeah, that was.
Disintegration would actually destroy anything left of him, so there's no essence either. He's basically just dust.
That's okay. Thank you for saving her.
I would like to use medicine on
Sadly, he didn't have any
Linus.
magical items.
Linus Plank to determine what kind of hit points you're at right now. Because I know you're not I know I can't heal you, but I want to know what your max is right now.
Yeah, go ahead and whisper her your current and max HP, Linus, as she assesses you.
Wow. Okay, and that's your reduced max.
These wraiths would still have essence, though. If you
Okay.
want to collect
Well,
those.
Ria is tending to.
So I can't heal you above your current HP. That's your new max, right?
Yeah, he's at full.
Okay, all right. I just want to make sure I understood that. Yeah, I am going to go ahead and use a 5th level spell slot to cast Greater Restoration on him.
All right, so you, after assessing him, just kind of nod and maybe tell him to hold still as you start channeling healing energy through him, which which will slowly do away with all the withering to
And
his
that
body.
costs me. Let's see. Do I have the components for this?
Unfortunately, that does not heal him, so he is
Right.
still wounded, but his HP max is back to what it should be.
Yeah. So I am going to spend. I've got some. Would that be religious or nature? Because I have both.
For, I mean, it depended. Did you cast it as a clerical spell or as a druid spell?
Druid. So
then
I'll
it
use
would
the
be
nature.
Yeah.
Because I only have one level of cleric, and that's a 5th level spell. So, I think she got it from I think she got that from the circle. All right. So, let me subtract 100 gold. I can do that for the diamond dust, right? I can use the nature components.
Yes. If you have nature
Okay.
components,
So I'm
you
going to
can
subtract
replace
100
the
nature
diamond
components,
dust.
and then I'm going to pull out my healer's kit and bandage him.
Okay. Balak says, well, those gun blasts were really loud and nothing else came, so hopefully we're okay. Do you think those creatures were what caused this warning here?
Well, it seems the engravings were true, and yeah. I wonder, what did the wraith say to me again?
Give me your life essence, or give me your warmth.
You're warm. Yeah.
That's not very informative, but I wonder if they were, we've encountered spirits before. Sometimes they were the previous warriors of this area from long ago.
He says, well, I feel for them. If corruption took them, then it's a horrible fate. Oh, and there's the essence you were collecting. You have religion, right? Or someone has religion?
Balak probably would have done it then.
Alright, so Balak maybe assisted you. Who's taking the Wraith Essence?
I've been putting it into Linus's bag because he's closest to the bottom of the list.
Right. So Linus gets some Wraith Essence in his bag.
Yeah.
Alright, what do you want to do?
Do you need a rest, Linus? How are you looking? I will do a medicine check on him too.
Alright, so you
I'm looking pretty beat up.
You can message
Yeah, I mean,
him
he can
your
be-
HP, Linus.
He can be healed now at least, but he's still, was hit a lot. Yeah.
We use save your energies. You've done a lot. Let's, Vel. You think we could take respite in a tiny hut or something like that?
Would you like Balak to use a couple spell slots on healing Linus?
If we can take a short rest, we can save our magic and energy for later.
All right, sounds good.
Agreed.
Balak would say, that was an impressive spell, Valindra. What do you call that?
It's disintegrate.
I think I saw.
That was quick.
I think I saw some kind of infernal caster use it in the Abyss once. Something similar, a green ray. I didn't know you were that powerful.
It's quite to the point.
I have my moments.
He just nods with a little bit more respect for Valindra. So, you said you're casting a tiny hut, someone?
Yeah, I can put a tiny hut down.
Do we want to step outside the cave? Just,
Oh,
I mean,
I
even
will say,
even while we're in the hut, it might be better just to attract less attention. Maybe, I don't know.
yeah, as you approach the statue, I'm not sure if any of you are good aligned, but if you are, then you would feel uncomfortable in this area.
Okay, then
Oh.
Riala feels pretty uncomfortable.
I think that's not a bad idea. Let's go
Actually,
to the mountain.
no. I'm sorry. She's neutral. Never mind. She's okay with the statue.
Oh, is Balak good? Oh no, he's not.
I think he's neutral as well after the corruption. I can double check.
The
Oh.
I didn't put it. I didn't put it on his sheet. And when the NPCs I built for you, Lou, some of them did mention their alignment on their NPC sheets, but some of them didn't. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna assume his
Technically,
didn't. Yeah,
because of the corruption, he is neutral, so he is also
neutral. Okay, I'll put that in there now.
unaffected.
Straight neutral or?
Yeah, just true neutral.
Oh, I see. You just added it. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So let's just make a hut here. We're all morally gray. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, this
Join the fun.
this corrupt ground it's fine. All right,
I'm
so
neutral.
the hut is cast over here to the southeast. If you all want to enter it,
Oh, we gotta go here. And it's blended into the landscape a little bit, right? That's how.
Yeah, making it a little snowy.
I mean, sort of. It's fairly obvious. It's not like a natural occurrence. It's like a half dome of maybe white or gray. So it's not
make it.
from a
think you
distance.
can-
Well, from a distance, it might look like part of the terrain, but getting closer, it's pretty easy to notice this. You know,
But I think you can color it like however you want, so you could make it look like the train. But yeah, it would not be camouflaged at close
would-
range, I imagine.
yeah. I mean, like it's a half
perfect
dome,
dome.
so it's
Yeah.
it looks a little unnatural. That said, we're trying to pass an hour in here.
Yeah.
All right, let me
Yeah.
consult the dice. Okay. Let me know if anything is happening as time passes. All right,
I'll
so
try
yeah,
to.
go ahead.
I'll try to scratch. I'm gonna scratch myself so I can use my blood vial.
All right, during the rest, you collect some of your vital essences for your blood vial. The hour would pass quietly, so go ahead and spend one of your short rests if you want to benefit.
Do I actually have to do the attack rolls and damage rolls? It's gonna take me a long time to scratch myself, apparently.
No, you can just do damage to yourself as if you hit.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So I was gonna say I don't need the short rest, but it does give me back both my wild shapes, so I guess I will take it.
Alright, so you regenerate some of your druidic magics as you rest.
I'll arcane recovery my 6th level spell back.
Okay.
Nice.
Alright, so you all feel rested at the end of the hour. Luckily, nothing seems to be in the area at the moment. What do you want to do?
Well, how you feeling, Linus?
Yeah.
Oh, and I guess now, since we passed an hour, I would have lost Pass Without Trace.
Yeah.
And medicine check lane. Yeah.
Are you muted, Linus?
Sorry, yeah, I'm all ready to go.
Okay. Is he bloodied one still?
Yeah, he's below full health, but he only has some scratches.
I'll
on him.
look at this. I have the paper cut.
Give me your HPs. I medicined you.
Is it okay if I delete Balak and Willow for now, unless we
you
need
can-
them again?
You can put
Yeah.
them back in the background.
Okay, he's good to go. Let's do this.
Alec
continue
has judged
cautiously.
him worthy.
Do you think it's worth it to put up the camouflage magic again, the Pass Without Trace, or?
Did you even?
Save it. Yeah, go
did-
ahead.
I thought you maintained your concentration that entire battle. No.
I did, but then we rested for an hour, and the spell only lasts an hour.
Oh, okay. Damn. I don't know. We made a big racket in here, and
Yeah.
I feel the same. I'm not sure how much benefit it's going to give
Alec
us.
crosses his arms and stares right at Linus.
I do still have most of my most powerful magic. I used some strong magic to restore Linus, but beyond that, I've only used low-level stuff.
I He says,
Oh.
maybe, I don't know, Linus, I don't want to tell you to do your job, but do you have like maybe a bow or something for when we want to be quiet?
I do.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
He says,
Let us
I'll go.
proceed with caution. Do we
Agreed.
want to go north?
What's this over here? Yeah, let's go north.
Another statue, I believe, based on Willow's scouting. I think there's another statue
So,
that way.
let's see.
Should we go check it?
You would see a couple of things.
Oh, another. Oh, wow. There's more.
There's what looks like a gravestone here in the snow. And
should look at
this
that,
looks
too.
like some kind of sarcophagus in front of a large statue. Could be
So I
some
didn't
kind of-
notice the sarcophagus before. I think I saw the statue, but
Yeah, this could
or
be
I
some
think
kind of
Willow
burial
did.
site.
Yeah. Should we? Yeah, let's
Is it
take a look.
Elvish, right?
So the graves do have writing on them. The first grave here, it says in Elven, it seems to be a child's grave. There's the name of an elf who basically is called out as the daughter of someone who the names don't really, yeah, you don't recognize them. So a child may
Did
be
we just?
buried here.
Can we still get the names, or are you? Is that a way for you to tell us it doesn't matter?
Yeah, I can give you the names. Hang on.
Just for our notes. Maybe somebody back in the city knows them.
Depends on how long this has been here.
That's true.
Might be quite old. Yeah.
Well, Shadow Elves live a long time.
True. True.
The elven girl's name is Navi Shelsik.
Can you put it in the chat? Oh shit! It is kind of an important person, maybe.
So that's the first grave you encounter here.
Okay, Navi Shelsik. Maybe we will inquire back in this city about her. All right. What about this thing over here? Does it have Elvish writing?
It does. So you approach the sarcophagus, which looks like it is not only sealed with the stone lid, but there are some old-looking pieces of paper with runes etched on them, kind of covering the edges of the sarcophagi, almost like some sort of ritualistic rune seal over the actual edges of the coffin.
Am I able to read it?
Well, it's it would be Arcana. It's not really writing; it's more magic.
How would we get the meaning of it then? Arcana.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
You think this is some sort of magical seal meant to keep something in?
Oh.
And the name on the statue and the basically grave is Delavia Shelsik.
Oh. How we spelled Delavia. Thank you.
Okay. So some sort of family burial plot in this area.
Seems like
How's,
a horrible area to be buried in.
Well, we don't know
How-
what it looked like when they were buried. It might have been quite different.
He says, I don't
How
mean-
does speak with me work? Yeah.
Not sure. Do you have the spell
Lost
to
Valley.
link it? But Balak would
Ah.
say, I don't mean the way this place looks. I mean the curse on this place.
Sometimes there's a way to lift the curses.
Says, I wonder if it was cursed before or after these people were buried.
Being from the Shadowfell, do I know that last name at all?
It would be a pretty obscure history check, but I'll say if you have history training, you can think about it.
Training, I do.
Okay.
Nice.
But not
Ah.
very good.
So
We need to 20.
you think it's the name of a fairly prominent family of warriors. But you don't remember their significance or if they have people still living.
Okay. And the race that we encountered were kind of warrior-like, right?
The wraiths, I mean, they were just shadowy creatures. It's hard to say.
Okay. Let's keep looking. This is interesting stuff. Oh, there's another grave.
Yeah, so to the southeast, you would see a second grave. Oh, and sorry, besides the name, this sarcophagus would be marked as a proud warrior and mother.
Oh.
Whoever this Delavia
Or-
Shelsek is.
Okay.
So you go down to this other grave. It bears the name of Borkin Shelsek.
Okay.
Identified as loving husband and father. You wonder if these people died here or were just buried here for some reason. They seem to all be related.
Friend, should we search some of these graves? We can dig them up pretty quickly. Mind you, we have this cool little shovel here.
Well, I would hesitate to break the seal on the one that seems to be. Didn't you say that it? Who investigated the seal
That
on
was
this one?
That was
Val.
Valera.
Yeah, I mean, Val indicated it might be a seal to keep something in. That worries me.
But these two don't. They might have treasure.
And it seems rather disrespectful, but yes, we might learn something if we look at the things buried with them.
Yeah.
Well,
I would-
aren't we here to find cultists? Are we grave robbing now? Balak says, kind of shaking his head.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a pebble from this rubble and, place it on top of the grave as a sign of respect.
All right, maybe
Little Karen.
maybe an old Tortle ritual. All right.
Yeah, I'll say it's like these people from the engravings. They seem like they were respectful people. My vote is not to dig them up.
I'm fine either way, but I don't necessarily. I definitely don't think we should mess with this one until we know more.
Yeah.
Balak, we are here for the cultists, and these three do not seem like cultists. I'm sure there's information in the city we can learn. Let us search this area. Why? My question is, why were we sent here? There are no cultists.
Well, maybe
We don't
weren't
know.
sent to this cave. We were just scouting.
Yeah.
Oh, did we come to the wrong place, do you think?
Well,
be.
he says someone said it had to be behind the waterfall, but we don't know that for sure.
Oh, I see.
Wait, someone, not just me, right?
Yeah,
Someone else.
Balak looks over at Kudo.
Oh, it was just me?
I think you're the one who said obviously it's behind the waterfall.
I thought somebody else directed us here.
Yeah, I thought.
Well,
I
they
thought
directed
it was
you
that.
to
Yeah.
search the area, but you
I
guys
see.
went right behind the waterfall.
Oh, I see. So, like,
where they actually
they
directed
said-
you to was the kind of the bridge area up above.
Oh shit.
whoops.
Okay.
Alright, what?
And then
That was
Balak,
complete-
and then I think Kudo was like, "Well, it's obviously behind the waterfall, so let's look there."
Yeah.
And then-
Because
well,
we'd already decided that there must be something behind the waterfall
Yeah.
before
was
we got those
Then
instructions.
we did find something.
Is this another statue we should
But
investigate?
yeah, let's keep looking around.
All right, so you don't have to move your tokens around. Just give me perception checks if you want to kind of search around the cave, see what you find.
Oh, sorry. My pass without trace is still turned on.
So 23.
still a high roll.
All right, so while you are looking around, Riala uncovers what looks like some kind of old backpack from beneath some rocks. As you would notice, it's sticking out a little. The backpack is kind of falling apart, but there
Yep,
seems
I
to
would-
be some old papers inside of it.
Yeah, I'll take a look at those.
All right. So it says that.
Wait, what language?
It's in Elven, so I guess maybe you'd have to have Valindra read it. Yeah.
I can have a look.
So you look at it, and it talks about basically this seems to be where Valindra and her family had lived. Some kind of dark energy had turned her into a abomination, which they managed to seal in the grave.
Oh.
Oh,
And they kind of just left her here because they didn't want to risk her corrupting the surrounding area.
Does it
So,
indicate
apparently
how the others
there's,
died? Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
it's kind of a mystery. The person who wrote this up seems to be some kind of priest, maybe from the Church of the Raven Queen. But when they found her, she was kind of maddened due to the death of her family members, and they were unable to fully kill her, so they kind of trapped her in this sarcophagus, which actually was not hers. It was already here. They kind of converted it into her grave.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, apparently she lives somewhere in this area.
So they're. Yeah, okay. So the seal was to keep in an evil. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This paperwork seems to confirm that.
is there anything else?
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Is there anything else in the backpack?
No, it just seems to be the account of several Raven Queen priests. They talk about what happened here, how they lost some of their soldiers when they were attacked, and almost died themselves, but did manage to seal her away using magic and the assistance of the Raven Queen. So it seems like she's been sealed here a long time, and maybe just forgotten about.
Okay. So in our search and with Ria's perception, is it just like a closed off cave, or is there tunnels leading elsewhere?
So the cave is mostly closed off, and actually reading this entry, give me religion checks if you have training. You might be able to glean something.
I actually have religion, surprisingly. Oh, not very good at it though.
Yeah, if you want, you can roll for Ophelia from the background, since she's technically with you, and this doesn't require a resource.
I don't. How do we do that? Can you just do it for us?
Oh, I guess.
It was just I've noticed that Ophelia's like portrait is showing as being in the chat, but like, oh, okay, he's not feeling well. Okay, but I hadn't heard his voice this whole session and wasn't in the combat, so I just wasn't sure what was going on there.
She's creeping. She's being creepy and listening.
Oh, is that her?
Listen.
Is that her bonus 5+4 or something? Oh, there you go. He rolled it.
All right, so would that be enough? Hang on a sec, let me check. I don't think that's enough, actually.
Dang.
No, so she would say, this undead seems familiar. I know there is some sort of walker of the wastes that exists in very cold temperatures and often causes cold where they travel, but I can't remember anything about it. That would be my guess, what this thing is.
Okay.
Horrid corruption. She says we should put it down.
Oh, put it down.
Then...
You think it's not safe even when it's sealed?
She says, well, I mean, it's probably sealed and safe. I just, it's...
Oh, yeah, you're Ophelia.
I feel it should be taken out. Balak says,
okay.
I think it might be best to let it lie unless we really think it's a problem. I mean, we're here for cultists, not to lay to
Yeah,
rest.
let us
dead.
continue to explore, and we can decide later. Like, if it's been sealed for many years, these papers look rather old. If it's been sealed for this long, perhaps leaving it sealed is an option for now, and we could um, finish exploring. Perhaps we'll learn more. We could also return to the city and like do some research on these names, and then decide if we wish to disturb it.
Ophelia says, "What kind
Sounds-
of Raven Queen priest wouldn't put down undead?" She shakes her head.
Might have been very powerful, but I agree. We can come back here. Look, I don't think anybody else has come here. So
Balak says, "I would agree with that, and it doesn't seem like this cave goes anywhere, so I don't think this is the base we were looking for,
So
unfortunately."
we haven't found any additional passages or anything.
No, this seems to kind of be the extent, like some kind of dark
Okay.
shrine was created back here to hold this creature. You're guessing that the desecration was probably because of it being sealed and not their original intent.
I see.
Maybe they
All right,
laid
well,
her family
let us-
members to rest nearby or something.
Put a pin in
Ah.
that and see what we can take this knowledge back to the city with us when we return, and maybe get some additional insight on that family, or whatever. But let's perhaps continue searching for our actual objective for now. That's my vote. What do you guys think?
I think that we should free this evil spirit.
ooh,
And
What?
Balak sighs and says, "I assume when you say free, you mean kill it."
I mean, open the sarcophagus. There's a
Honestly, I feel
reason
like
it's
Ophelia
crafted.
might actually agree.
Oh yeah, Ophelia definitely wants to kill it. She's like, "We gotta
Oh,
put it
it's-
down."
I guess I would
So,
shrug. I'd be
well-
like, all right, if you insist.
what's your vote,
Who?
Val?
I'm opposed to opening it.
Okay. Look, you can always come back.
Yes. We can come back when we have more information. That's much smarter.
Yeah. And I feel like Mikey, the player, would have wanted us to save it for him anyways, too. So,
It's true.
all right. Let's leave this cave then. I think we've exhausted everything here.
So you can go ahead and delete your tokens. You don't have to walk back out. You leave the cave, probably feeling a bit better as you cross the threshold back into the outside.
Ophelia is good aligned, isn't she?
Yes. She
Yeah.
definitely didn't like it in here.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so you
Come back.
come
So let's
back
head for that bridge and see if we can find another cave.
instead of just searching behind the waterfall.
We just like beelined right for it. We're like, waterfall.
Well, is there anything else behind more caves and tunnels and behind the waterfall while
There
we're here?
are. You don't really find much in the way of tracks back here. I'll say, did everyone roll their perceptions?
I don't remember.
All right, well, let's do another round of perceptions just in case.
All right, I don't have a token though. Let me find my sheet.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Very good, Val.
Alright, so you're moving around on the area behind the waterfall, which is a bit slippery in some places. As you're exploring, say, I guess Vel...
We find 7 wish list items. Sorry.
No. You would, I'll say Vel and Rhea, as you are kind of a little, getting a little bit lower down on the waterfall, you would find kind of a muddy area, which is below you, and you see some footprints in the mud.
Okay.
Oh.
Do they seem humanoid?
They do. They look like booted footprints. This
We
could,
It just was.
this could be what you're looking for.
Oh, wait, where in the waterfall is this? Where is this situated?
This is a bit lower down, so there were a bunch of caves kind of higher up, and there's a path that goes down a bit, and as you get towards the bottom, there's like kind of a muddy area near where the water is kind of flowing down into the big lake, and in that muddy area you would notice the footprints, while Vel and Rhea would.
Kudo. Oh, I guess he doesn't know anything.
Do they look fresh?
give me survival if you have it.
Yeah, bleh. I do not have survival. I'm not trained.
So they look like footprints to you. Those are probably footprints. You're 99% certain.
What about Ria?
So let's follow them.
Does Rhea have
Yeah.
survival? Oh, Rhea does
She
have
does.
survival.
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
Druid.
All right, so Rhea, you take a look at the footprints. These look like they're probably a day or so old. They're not fresh, but the water hasn't
Are they-
risen enough from the lake to wipe them away yet. And these
they numerous?
definitely, they're humanoid. There's like, you'd say this was probably a group of 6 individuals.
Okay.
It looks
I'd
like
share that.
they walked along the bottom, kind of like right behind the waterfall, and they leave out the other side back into some more rocky terrain.
So they're heading away from the waterfall? Like they've exited somewhere, or
Yeah, like it looks like they cut through behind the waterfall because there's kind of a path going along the base of it.
do we need to take a break? It looks like Kudo needs a break.
Oh yeah, that's fine. We could do a break.
But yeah, yeah. Okay. Break. I really like Val's art, by the way. It's pretty cool.
This here is a fun session. It's been pretty diverse and not just combat.
I am back.
We decided to take a break when you said that you were taking one, so.
Oh, thank you.
We decided to take a break when you said that you were taking one, so.
Well, someone's listening to the stream.
Not I. I have to save all my bandwidth for the frames per second on Roll20. Or my lag. I'll wait for Rita to get back. But...
Here.
Oh. Is the muddy path like where this brown thing is, or no, it's really behind a waterfall?
Oh, I'm not sure.
What is this brown thing here?
It does kind of look like a cave, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Be careful asking questions you don't want the answer to. This might be a certain type of brown path.
Alright.
So is Cadrasil the name of the waterfall? Is that what I remember? Do I remember that correctly?
Yep.
Okay. I don't think I got the name of the waterfall in the other groups that I've been here with, so that's kind of interesting, yeah.
Oh, undiscovered territory. Maybe not.
It's funny because one of my other groups was just talking about like whether we'd done a specific thing when we were in New Havasgard, and I was like, no, yeah, we definitely did this. I remember because the other groups I've been here with, did completely different things. like the other group, one of the other groups I'd been here with, like, did something completely different from this group that was talking about it. And then I said the other group, meaning today, the Tuesday group that I've been here with, we like just got to New Havasgard. We haven't like done much yet. So I was like, I know I'm not mixing it up this time with my different groups.
Weird. I guess the other game I got farther, but that was because I just joined. So. Yeah. I'm excited to have a paladin in the group soon.
Right? Minus that we're gonna fail stealth checks now.
I don't know. With Pass Without Trace. Pass Without Trace is insane.
Right?
Yeah, that'll help.
Right,
and
yeah.
also, and don't forget the paladin auras are going to help all our saving throws.
Yeah.
Oh, you're telling me I'm trying to figure out how to boost my wisdom saves.
Yeah, I miss Arapel a lot for his it was extraordinarily unlikely that he would ever fail a concentration check, and he gave such a boost to everyone's like saving throws. I really miss those things.
I mean, I might take resilient wisdom. I don't know if you gotten all your other stats where you wanted them, but that's a good way to boost up your wisdom.
My pally had resilient con. Actually, that's one of the things that helped. He had to take a huge amount of damage to fail a concentration check, like to even have a chance of failing a concentration check.
And most of the time you're standing next to Noam Chomsky, who Flash Without a Genius plus your auras meant nobody in the party ever failed.
It was great. It was great. Yeah, Arapel almost always had up either Spirit Guardians or Crusader's Mantle, because he could never lose concentration. Even though he was in melee and was basically a tank, he could never lose concentration no matter how much he was getting hit. And we had two barbarians in that group for a while, and one barbarian in that group for all the way. And Chomsky was pretty melee, and Arapel was melee, so that Crusader's Mantle was pretty clutch.
Well, Lou, I think we're all set.
His Val back? I haven't heard.
Val wrote back in the channel.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, perfect. Okay, then yeah, I think we're good. Oh, I don't think Lou's there. I think he's away.
Pretty critical.
I just popped over to the stream and his chair is empty.
Oh, there you go.
So when he gets back, we can resume. So Lou has started to, just like speaking of magic items, in a couple of my games, he has started to have more wish list items pop up than previously, but he's like charging us story points. Like when he throws one of our wish list items into the game, he like spends our story points like on it. Which I think is kind of an interesting approach. Yeah, a little bit new way of doing things. Had a few of those pop up in the other games I play with Lou.
He's got to learn how to monetize it.
Yeah, and now that I'm playing Rhea again, I need to remember that cursed quarterstaff and start like RPing, like maybe when we take rests or something, you know, like she cradles it and sleeps with it or something. Like I need to remember that she has it and like bring it up now and then, because I don't even know if Lou remembers that she's got it.
This is like your second session back with Rhea, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna take some time. So
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I can't believe how long you helped with that your alternate character. That was a long time, actually. No, I think
I actually had a lot of ideas for her, which I had discussed with Lou before we, started playing our alternate characters. But there was some miscommunications and stuff, and so like it kind of there was some confusion the first few sessions that I played her, and I don't know. But like once like we kind of got that sorted, I was kind of invested in a little bit of a story that I had written for her, and I really did want her to get back to Gaian. And so, even though she's in the background now, I'd like to think that we will eventually get her back to Gaian. But yeah, some of the stuff I wrote and talked with Lou about, like, I don't know, if we'll ever play it out. But I just felt like Rhea was, I don't know. I don't know why I decided to keep playing Ashes, but. And I really, really, really wanted to, like, revive all of your guys' alternate characters. Not because everyone wanted to keep playing them, but like Rhea was, she just needed a finger, a toe, a lock of hair, an ear, something, and she could have brought you all back. But of course, we had to flee that cave, and when we went back, they were all gone. So I was like, ugh.
It's all good. All right, we got everybody back.
I think so, yeah.
All right, so what do you want to do?
I think we want to follow these. Wait, did we determine that the footsteps are leading away from the waterfall caves or into a waterfall cave?
They lead out from behind the waterfall along a path to the east.
I think we want to follow them backwards, like where they came from. Right, guys?
Or, I mean, we want to follow them into a case, a cave or something, or a base.
All right, let's follow them to the east where they were headed.
All right, so you are tracking. Let me roll some stuff. All right, so the path is a little treacherous, but luckily it's pretty low to the ground. You follow these footprints through the mud on a little path next to the waterfall, which is kind of leading away from the waterfall. After about 20 minutes of travel, you do come to a cave, which the footprints seem to lead into.
Just a quick question. Do you think we could have tried to cover our tracks up behind us, though?
So you can go back and try to do that. It'll just take some time. It would be a survival check.
Just in case it makes a difference later.
Okay. So you spend about another 20 minutes or so going back, and maybe like 40 minutes with all the traveling. Well, we can say you did as you were traveling and just took longer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let us,
Right,
do you want me to, what time is it? How long have we been traveling?
With the covering of tracks, it would be about 4:20.
I still have Willow. Do you guys want me to send her in like we did last time? I do have my wild shapes back as well. So then, yeah, I'll send Bat Willow in to kind of get an idea of at least the entry chamber or caves, you know, that we're about to dive into.
Okay. So Willow is heading in.
And I would look through. I feel like we keep switching back and forth between her and him when we're talking about Willow. I don't actually know what gender Willow is. I mean, they're a ball of light. So
No gender for Willow. Alright, so I will use your party
and I don't
token
want
again.
to take up a ton of the party's time like scouting around with Willow, like because I know we've already spent some time like that this session. So please let me know, guys, like, you know, if you want me to go a certain way or do a certain thing or scout a certain, yeah.
No, do this. We prefer this careful way. in
Okay.
this
So
situation.
then again, Willow would like from whatever is the entry point, like down here, then she would go, he, she, it, they would go in 100-ish feet from so that Rhea can look through their eyes. Yeah.
Alright. Whoa. This map looks buggy.
Seeing a literal grid, like just black and grid, like I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's bugged. You might want to try. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna try refreshing it because I'm kind of seeing that too.
We're in the Matrix.
I will do the same. Refresh.
We realize that we're all in a simulation. Oh, it's still there.
Deja vu. Yeah, it's still there after refreshing. That's okay. I mean, like,
Well, it might be an issue. Wait, what's going on here?
okay.
Let me see if I can figure it out.
And it is
I think I
interesting
know
because
what's going on.
the grid is like a perfect circle. Oh, that, yeah, okay. Because I was gonna say the grid seems to be a perfect radius around the token. Like, you know, it wasn't just like a, yeah. Oh, but it improved just now. So, all right. So yeah, Willow would kind of fly in, take a look around. Okay, this does look familiar. Yeah. So to me, out of character to me. All right.
So
Let's-
you, are in some kind of cave, looking around.
So yeah, so she would just kind of poke over this way as far as she can go without losing contact with Rhea, see if she sees any creatures.
Not so far.
Yeah.
The tracks seem to go up north this way, but it would be outside of your view.
Yeah. So she'll go up to the very edge of like Rhea's like view here and take another look. And Rhea would let the others know, you know, there's a couple different directions the cave seems to head. No sign of any statues or creatures or graves or anything.
Search it as best as you can.
Okay. So then I'll have Willow just kind of, I'm now not able to see through Willow. So if you want to remove the sight, then I guess I probably shouldn't advance. Willow would fly, I don't know, I'm just picking randomly here, but let's say Willow flies this way and upward just to see what they see.
All right.
And then if they don't die, they'll come back and follow a different route.
All right, so Willow goes outside of your view for a bit. I need a dex save from her.
Okay, a dex save for Willow. Well, I don't have a sheet for Willow. I don't remember what stats I used when I built her, the sheet I used to have for her. So I think it probably would have been Owl. I don't know.
Well, you could just do a d20 roll.
Okay, and so then like if it's the Owl, then the dex is +1. So did that come through? Yeah, there we go.
All right. What's the DC of this? All right, so you would suddenly be in touch with Willow as she is flapping her wings as quick as she can, desperately running away from something. She says, "This is a creature.
So
It's trying to kill me," and then she flies back out of the cave.
So when she rejoins us, or when I'm able to see through her senses again or contact her again, I would ask her to try and describe the creature.
It was big and rotting and smelled funny, and some kind of magic it used on me, and I dodged it.
Okay.
Don't know what
I
it
would tell
was.
the others. It seems like there might be some more undead or something necrotic, or I don't know. Yeah, I would describe what Willow describes.
Okay.
Time for them to die.
Let's,
Right.
let's
Do we
do
want to
this.
just enter then? Yeah.
Alright, so
Yep.
you-
Willow will be with us for maybe 2 more hours. So, because my wild companions are limited, unlike normal flame
Keep the
familiars.
poor bird safe. Do
What?
not let her get hurt. Keep her safe.
Okay, yeah. So she's in my
You don't
pocket
let her
again.
get hurt. Pats.
Yeah, she's in my
Not
pocket
named
again.
Alright, so you 4 enter the cave along with Balak. Or
I would let them know, like, I mean, I think you guys all saw the party token, but I would let them know, like, that Willow explored a little bit of a chamber this way, a little bit of a path that way, and then up this way is where she encountered some sort of monster. So.
My friends, I do not feel super brave, but I will gladly scout ahead.
alright,
No,
so
it's there.
something
Pause.
is approaching from the darkness. I need initiative.
Ah.
I mind
God.
link and say stop, and then I would like to try to cast a spell on them before they do anything.
Well, they would have heard you coming as well, so it would be initiative.
Ah,
Oh no. Oh no.
So actually, they were coming this way to look for your bat.
Oh, they were trying to follow. Ah, gotcha. That makes sense.
that's not good.
Okay. All right. So let me get Balak out, and oh, look at that go! Like Rhea's eager. Balak. Oh gosh. Oh, there's more. Oh my God, guys. Sorry. I entirely by chance where I placed Balak gave me a view that I was not expecting. And Willow. Let me find. I guess we were just using ink, so let me find. There we go. Okay, and they're back there with me. Okay, so Willow initiative and Balak initiative.
Luckily, these things seem very slow as they float out of the darkness.
I'm not worried about them doing melee on me.
Alright, so the first act, as they kind of float out of the darkness, is going to be Uriala.
Yes.
What do you want to do?
Okay. Gosh, what does she want to do? I mean, I guess she doesn't know what these are, even though Miriam is scared. Because they looked like I don't know if the zombie ones are more dangerous or less than. All right, so she'll move up a bit, and yeah, I guess. Oh shoot! And I refreshed, so all my character sheets closed. Let me reopen. Okay, so she's gonna. Oof. All right, I think I'm gonna use my Celestial Revelation. So bonus action, I'm gonna transform. Let me find that. There we go. And and then she's gonna. What do I want to do as an action? Oh gosh, I think totem is a bonus action. I think I might do. Let's summon Fae. I'm just gonna summon some Fae. Do a level 3. Oh, that didn't take the spell slot. There we go. We'll take the spell slot. All right, let's do. Okay, so this. Okay, I don't know if we've used this one before, so I might need something with a stat block, or I can pull it up on Roll20 and do it
Is
from
this
there.
a set stat block or a random creature?
I think this is a set stack block, which I didn't actually realize when I said I was casting it.
Alright, Fae
Let
Spirit.
me. let me see if I can pull it up in D&D Beyond and like link stuff from there.
Well, here's the 2024 version of it.
Yeah, so see, I didn't want to use my big spell levels. That's why I'm using this level 3 one instead of some of the higher ones that I've used before.
So where do you want to put
Where-
this Fey Spirit?
I'm just like right here in front of these two.
Okay.
And is it,
Give
what size is
you
it?
Access to the sheet. It says small.
It's small. Okay, okay, so then it's 5 foot. Yeah. All right. All right, so then yeah, and then I guess it's what abilities does it have? It has a multi-attack. So let's say it does this Feyblade thing against makes a number of Feyblade attacks equal to half this spell's level rounded down. So it only gets 1 attack then, because I cast it at level 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then, So then let's have it attack this lower
Well,
one.
it goes after you. Are you done?
Oh, okay. That's fine. All right. Then yeah, that's my action, movement, and bonus action. So then yeah.
Which
Alright.
which one did you pick? Fuming, Mirthful, or Trixie?
Oh, good call. It's
That would be concentration.
let's do fuming.
All right. So the Fey Spirit will go after you. What's it gonna do?
It's going to do the Feyblade attack against the middle.
I think you roll
Uh,
damage.
Oh, that's damage. Okay, let me see here. Sorry, I'm doing this from D&D Beyond. It's okay. A melee attack roll bonus equals your spell attack modifier. All right,
Yeah, that's
so
pretty
that's
standard for a
using.
summon.
Okay, so then it's used. My spell attack modifier is 10. So let me just roll a d20 here. Oh, wow, I think that hits.
So it would strike with its Fey Blade. Go ahead and roll
Do you want me
damage.
to re-roll damage, or do you want me to take the damage that I already
Yeah,
rolled?
go ahead and re-roll.
Okay.
As you stab it for 11 points.
And I think that's its turn.
Yeah, doing a slight wound to this thing. All right, Linus, what are you gonna do? Oh, and add it to the initiative whenever you get a chance. Just put it right after you.
Do that. How do I? Oh, does it have? Let's see here. There it is. Okay.
All right, let's see if this works.
So it needs to be. Yeah. Oh, actually, its initiative put it exactly after me, so that works.
Yeah. All right, what's Linus doing?
I'm running up 10 feet using my rogue's mantle. The poof over here.
All right, so you suddenly teleport. Go ahead and link the ability.
I'll just add it. Nope, I can't. Sorry, I can't find it. But here it is. There you go. Bonus action. Poof over here.
Okay.
And then,
So you poof behind it, doing an attack with advantage and flank.
yes. So I am going to stab it.
All right,
attempt
so
to.
22 would strike the creature.
And I am also going to use this cunning strike withdrawal to reduce the damage by 1d6.
All right, so did you do 66 or did you reduce it?
I should be doing 5d6 instead of 6d6.
All right, so I'll take off that last 6, and you would do.
Thank you.
That would be 33 damage. And
Cool.
you said you withdraw, right?
Yep. And I'm gonna
Okay.
scoot kind of behind here,
All right.
and that'll be my turn.
Valindra.
I don't see anything yet, so I need to move up. 5, 10, 15, 20. I can move in between Kudo and Via.
I was gonna say maybe move square by square. That's all good.
I slightly see. Oh, that's nice. I'm going to cast Chain Lightning
Oh
on the
shit!
on the center one here.
All right. So you blast some lightning energy at the creature. So Dex save.
And it bounces to up to 3.
So the first one is going to fail with a -1. Taking 65, it just sort of pops. Bounces to the second one. Dex
he'll roll a
save.
4.
Oh my
Alright.
lord!
Well, it's not actually much lower than what it did roll. So it is struck
That's okay.
for
Just to make sure.
65, gaining 2 levels of wound. And then the third one, I think these guys can, I don't know if they can even make this. Nope, fails again with a -1. I guess they could have if they rolled high enough, taking 64.
Nice.
They are all riddled with lightning energy. 2 of them looking badly wounded. Several of their rotted eye stalks popping from the electrical energy. Anything else?
Is there a third target? Is there a third target for it to jump to, or just the?
No, there's just
the
3 of
initial
them.
3? Okay. I'm going to Raven Queen and teleport back here.
All right, so you poof out of the way. The Will-O-Wisp, aka Batty McBatterson.
I think Willow's just gonna hang back for this one.
All right. So the undead creature definitely didn't like that lightning blast, so it no longer sees where the attacker came from. I think it does, however, see Linus. So let me check something.
You sure about that?
I can't even
I'm
see
like,
Linus.
there's rocks over here.
Well, there's rocks, I guess.
You sure about that?
Fairly sure.
I bet.
You didn't
I
stealth,
tried.
did you? Oh, you were just
No.
you're just messing with me. I see. So yeah, it kind of turns. Oh, that's not good. Turns around towards you. One of the eye stalks that did not pop starts to glow, and it blasts you with a ray of green energy. I need a dex save.
Oh my lord!
A dex save.
Yep.
Oh no.
You should be good at these. Oh yeah, so you just like jump to the side as the blast goes past you and disintegrates a large section of the wall behind you. That's it for that one. This one is going to casually sort of float over this way. See Valindra down there. And one of its stalks starts glowing. Blasting her with a beam. I need a con save.
Con.
So that would fail, and you would become paralyzed. Yeah.
Oh,
That's all right. We're gonna kill this thing.
It was not disintegration, luckily. So that is it for that beholder. Valak says, Valindra, are you okay?
all right. He's gonna run up, and well, actually, he's probably yeah, sure. He'll run up Let's do the spiritual weapon. Let's do what we did last combat. Spiritual weapon bonus action, and then sacred flame action. Let's see what that can do for us. So we'll do meh. And oh, oh shoot, did I close his sheet? Where'd it go? Sorry. Okay, here we go. Spiritual weapon. Oh.
Ooh, that will actually miss, bouncing off the creature's
All right, and then sacred
tough hide.
flame.
Alright, so the creature will attempt to dodge. Oh, and it actually dodges, surprisingly, with
Yeah.
a -1.
Okay. All right, that's his turn.
Just like slowly moves to the side. Alright, Kudo.
Kudo says, "Dodge this." And
The undead creature somehow rolls its one big eye at that comment.
and I'm going to I'm going to create a little pocket of safety for, I think the only
Spirit.
person's in there is the spirit. So I'll do careful spell, spending one of my sorcery points and a little trickle of blood falls from Kudo's nose. You see a little mote of fire go in there and start expanding, and tries to blast him with a fireball when he cast it.
Alright, so some dex saves. As there is an explosion of fire. The first one will fail it, taking 36 as it just kind of burns and falls to the floor on fire. A hard smell coming from the flaming corpse. The second one is going to fail as well, with similar outcome. Which
Alright.
would end combat.
Alright. Good thing we only took one disintegration shot.
So interestingly, I don't think I've ever used this spell before. I didn't actually realize that it was not. I was thinking of like the conjure woodland creatures, but this lasts an hour, so I actually get to keep this fae with us.
Balak
Nice.
walks over and waves his hand in front of Valindra's face. It's like, she's not moving, guys.
I'm still paralyzed, I believe.
Oh,
You can give me another con save, I guess.
It's not petrification, right? It's
So
just
yeah, it finally wears off. You slowly can move again.
okay, good.
Like, there she is.
I'll point out this cracked floor. Be careful of the
Scratch
floor
all
here.
that.
Balak
You okay,
Alright.
Bill?
Balak says, maybe we should let Valindra get her bearings. Hang on, guys. She was paralyzed.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have used my transformation. I saw those creatures and I panicked. They looked more dangerous than they ended up being.
I think I'm okay for now.
I think we did good. We took them out quickly before they could do any of their dangerous stuff too much. Let's collect your essence though. I don't think we've collected this essence before.
Yeah, these are definitely different.
Did you guys not see my agile mobility to dodge that disintegration ray?
Yeah,
You
that
said
was
these were not dangerous.
very
That was
impressive.
very dangerous.
Yeah, very much.
You stood by the rocks and like stood still, like you were invisible. You were clearly in plain sight. It was-
I couldn't see him.
Well, that
He
one
was
used
outside of he was outside of my vision range.
one of those things used the same magic that Valindra did. So it's a good
Yeah.
thing you
Yeah.
dodged it.
Yeah, that was scary.
Alright, so you'd pick
All
up
right.
some essence.
Cool. Kudos taking this year. Oh yeah.
The zombie
Alright.
essence, alright.
All right, let us
Uh,
continue.
Hold it, Bobby.
And these are the creatures that chased Willow.
Willow would confirm these things were shooting rays at it. So
Hey, Val, you can take the placard off of you.
Yeah.
Whew.
No
Well,
more.
no
No more handicap.
parking.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Do we want to go
South
just-
or north?
south? South.
South
sounds
South-ish
good.
or northeast-ish or northwest-ish?
Now,
South.
we do
All right,
everything.
Wait, did Linus just go a different way than Kudo? Let's try and stay semi together.
South means
Although
one turn.
this might be, is this a dead end? It looks like it might not go. Oh, maybe it wraps around.
I think it wraps around.
All
Okay.
right. So as you step here, Kudo, a symbol is going to flash, and there's a
Uh-oh.
blast of necrotic
Oh.
energy. I need con saves from the two of you. DC 16.
Okay.
There's question.
Okay.
Does this thing flash with have any kind of limitations on what it flashes on?
What do you mean?
Like I was immune to some traps back in the other place, but
Oh well, this is a magical trap, but this is not the mind flayer, so I don't know if you'd be immune to it.
oh, I'm just immune to all traps, you know.
Because you, that was more of a psychic, worm thing. But
Okay.
yeah, so Khan say, oh, well, Kudo definitely made it, but Riala would fail.
I am resistant to necrotic.
Well, that will help.
That's good.
Also, does anyone remember? Ria is showing with 5 temp HP. Do we know if that's accurate? Or
That's from the spas.
All right,
oh yeah, nice.
So-
Okay, good.
that's going to be 27 necrotic or 13 if you made the save.
Okay, so 13. 5 of that comes out of temp, and the rest out of Okay.
Not bad, but we learned our lesson. We should be, in this game can we do like a seeking or searching type mode where like we're constantly, being careful and looking for these traps, and that probably is not.
And it's even Ria was the one that
I
said
mean,
we shouldn't.
You
too
can
close
be
together,
looking
and then
around for them as you
Yeah.
go. That's fine.
Yeah, and Ria was the one that said let's not
But-
clump up too much, and then here she is too close to Kudo. But she keeps her
Generally,
face near it.
Yeah, generally you check like suspicious areas.
Okay,
But yeah, you might notice
it-
things if you have a high enough passive.
gotcha. Oh yeah, detect magic might be good here. Good call. And is the glyph still glowing? Like,
Oh, who casted detect magic?
I'll look
I
back
think
at
we were
it.
just asking if anyone had it.
I can ritual cast it.
I
Yeah,
can't
this-
remember. Oh, I do have it. Well,
Mhm.
I don't have it prepared, so it would have to be a ritual. Yeah.
and you're concentrating already.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so do you want to spend 5 minutes casting it, or 10 minutes, I should say?
I think it's worth it.
All right, give me
Yeah, I
a
can do it.
moment. See if
I'm gonna
anything
step
happens.
back. Yeah. Let me. I'm just gonna kind of hang out a little further back from the others while we do this. Yeah. Just in case.
Do you mind if we use? I mean, your Fae guy is, really nice and everything, but he's. Do you mind if he goes first?
Yeah, he's pretty squishy. He's not going to do us a lot of good in combat. So if you have another use for him, we can do that. Yeah.
Maybe not then. Leave him back, I think.
Alright, so
Okay.
as you are casting this,
Mhm.
you would hear something coming down the tunnel from up ahead.
You might want to fall back, Valindra.
Over here, to the east.
And
Give
Kudo,
me,
and Kudo, maybe. Yeah.
Give me initiative rolls. I'm not sure if any of you have enough dark vision to see it.
I see the
Yeah,
edge.
I think the
I see.
most we have is 60. Oh, I do see the edge of it. Yeah. I mean, it's very dim, but all right. Initiative. Gosh, I have 4 things to roll initiative for. Oh my word. Okay. Oh wow, Ria's eager again. That's the second time she's rolled a nat 20 on initiative this session.
Alright, so the first to act as you hear something approaching is going to be Ria. What do you want to do?
All right. Let me just take a look here. What has she got? Let's do. can't do concentration.
Balak says,
I mean,
we
not
got company. Kind of
Let's
grabbing for his holy
do.
symbol.
Everything is concentration.
Balak would say, Kudo, get back.
I
Yeah.
guess let's try. This isn't concentration, so let me just do this. I'm gonna put from a point you choose within range. So can this, if it says from a point you choose within range, I can't put it on an object. It's on a point. It can't be moved then. Oh, if you choose a point on an object you are holding, or one that isn't being worn or carried. Okay, so let me. I would like to cast daylight on a pebble somewhere here-ish, and I'm gonna scoop that pebble up and throw it down this way.
All right. So that's 60-foot bright light.
Yeah.
I think you just cast it over there because it's not like you don't cast it on objects. So
Well, it says that I can cast it on an object. Because it says
right.
if it says if you choose a point on an object you are holding or one that is not being worn or carried. So yeah, like and it is a 60 foot. So like yeah, let me choose a pebble like somewhere on the edge of my vision here, and that's what I'll cast it on. Yeah. Do you want me to do like a torch or something?
Give it 60
Yeah.
feet.
There we go. All right, and then and that's not concentration, so and it lasts an hour, and then I
All right, so you would see two things coming
there's
down the hall.
something else down there. Yeah, so this wasn't super helpful as far as damage, but at least we can see clearly now. I will step back, and that's my turn.
Oh,
that looks
hang on a
interesting.
sec. For some reason, it's not hiding the text.
Oh, I looked at the picture only.
All right, it should be fixed. But yeah, you see some sort of very large spiritual creature and another ghostly-looking creature behind it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I have. Yeah, that's all for it, Rhea. Ooh. Creepy.
So they begin coming towards you very quickly. Yeah, so that was Riala cast her spell through the light over there. Anything else?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, let me just check something real quick here. Sorry, let me feel like it's one of my totems. What are the saves these guys have been having us do? Have they been wisdom? Not these guys, but like the undead we've encountered so far this session. Have they been wisdom?
There hasn't been much saves. They just drain
Not
life.
much save. Okay. All right. So then, yeah, I'll hold on to my totems. That's my turn. Sorry, guys.
Okay. So Kudo, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to move up. That was 10 feet. Damn, I gotta go even closer. 15 feet. And I'm going to bonus action. See me call freaking a spell, and then you start seeing sunlight start radiating from his hands and shoot out in a beam, hitting these guys. 60-foot radius. 60-foot line.
Yeah.
A beam of light.
Alright, so you are blasting it with a beam of light. So the creature is going to make a con save, attempting to resist. Oh, it is going to fail. Again, not hiding its stuff for some reason. So it takes 36 radiant. Being blasted by this light energy, looking wounded and very upset at you.
It's blind too. Nice.
And it is blinded. Anything else?
And the other guy too.
Oh, the other guy? Let me see. So the second one is going to try to save as well. Con save. It is also going to fail with a +0. Getting blasted for the 36 and becoming blinded.
Yes.
Anything
And then I'm
else?
going to use my action to shoot another beam. Bzzz.
Alright, so a dex save, or no, con save again.
Whoops, not mass suggestion. Whoops, not that.
That time he made it with his +5 to con. Let's see, the second guy. Second one is going to fail though. So he is struck for another 23. Gaining a second level of wound. Is he? I assume he doesn't take half damage on a. Or does he?
He does.
Okay, so he takes another 11. A big one.
All right. And then this is 20 feet or 25 feet, and then 30 feet. That's my turn.
Alright, so the Wraith. What's he gonna do? He is going to fly over towards Kudo very quickly. Luckily, he is blinded, so he's going to slash at you with disadvantage. Although, when he flies closer, you notice he has a large greatsword, which he is.
There's a question.
At you. Yeah.
Is he sensitive to sunlight by any chance, or anything like that?
He is.
All right, so he will take damage from that, I think.
From what?
So because I have, and also maybe he took damage from the daylight too. Although I think maybe that's not sunlight.
Daylight doesn't count as sunlight.
But I during the duration of this, I have a mode of sunlight above me for 30-foot radius and a 30-foot additional dim. So I don't know if he takes damage just from that.
Mode of brilliant radiant shines. Doesn't say sunlight though. Sunlight is a much higher level spell. Usually light effects don't produce sunlight.
It's like level 6, I think. Yeah.
Oh, hold on. This is, read at the bottom. It sheds.
This light is sunlight. It wouldn't do anything to him because he's blinded anyway. All that would give him disadvantage, which he already has. So it doesn't
good to know.
do anything extra.
Thank you. Just checking.
Alright, so he swings at you, luckily with disadvantage. But 20 is going to hit you.
Alright, fine.
Great
I'll
sword.
spend.
Oh, yeah. What do
I
you do?
mean, I shield.
Alright, so as a reaction, you shield the attack. He will then attempt to do a life drain attack with his second attack. Life drain. Luckily, he has disadvantage, and that is going to miss you. Alright, so as his bonus action, he is going to command his ally to do something. I want to make sure he can do this.
Does
while he's
he need to see him?
That's what I'm checking. Well, he doesn't have to see his ally, but his ally might need to see to do what he's going to try to do.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so this does require sight. So he instead, well, yeah, I guess he could just dash as his commanded action. He flies forward 40 feet, ending his turn. The gallows speaker goes. He, how long is he blinded?
Until the end of my, or until the start on my next turn.
Alright, so then he is going to fly up here, going towards you, Linus. And he is going to do a foretelling touch. Luckily, it's a disadvantage. But he would hit you.
I bet he would.
So you would take 10 psychic, and your next attack gets -3 from whatever you roll.
There's no save?
No.
But cool. -3.
Yeah, next
And he's
attack
blinded. Right?
is, he's still blinded. Alright, so that's it for the gallows speaker. Linus.
Cool. I will stab, since he's blinded. I will attempt to stab him.
Okay, so you stab at the gallows speaker. You would have advantage.
Ooh.
17 is going to strike. Which is going to do 28 and slay him.
Cool. As a part of that, can I do Whales of the Grave
Sure.
on the dude next to him, or attempt to?
Yeah,
Oh.
so once again, unsurprisingly, the creature made of necrotic energy is resistant / immune to necrotic
Yeah,
energy.
that's kind of what I assumed.
Yeah, he doesn't take any damage.
Bonus action, I am... Oh man, Kudo, be a strong tank. Bonus action, I'll run over here, 30 feet. Well, I guess, yeah, 30 feet.
Oh,
would
you
be
started
right there.
in his aura, didn't you?
I did.
I need a wisdom save from you.
You sure about that?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not at advantage.
So you would technically be frightened. Oh, I think you missed
Cool.
your attack then. Oh, no, you didn't, because 13 would still hit. But yeah, you would be frightened of him. So you are just feared, basically. You can't move towards him.
Cool. So can I...
So yeah, you can still move away.
Cool. 30 feet, run away, and then bonus action hide.
Alright. So that is it for you.
Oh.
Go ahead and make a stealth check, which you did. Balak. Oh, sorry. At the end of your turn, because he does have legendary, he is going to use Disrupt Life on you, Kudo. So I need a.
Doesn't require some.
It does not require sight. He basically just puffs out a blast of necrotic energy all around him. And I would just need a con save from you, which luckily you're pretty good at. Yeah. So you would resist taking 15 necrotic.
I have to do a concentration check now, so
Yeah.
that's important.
Alright, so yeah, you keep your spell. Well, I don't think you could fail with a +9.
Close. Yeah. Kept it up.
Alright. So that's it for Balak. Or wait, no, Balak was going. That was at the end of the last turn. What's Balak doing?
Oh, Balak, he's gonna attack again with his. Let me open his sheet. He's gonna attack again with his. Oh wait, where did I put his sheet? Oh, he doesn't have his spiritual weapon out. Okay, all right. So we're gonna put out his spiritual weapon and then attack with that.
All right, so you cast the spiritual weapon.
And then let's see. Here it is. There it is. And then oh, nice.
All right, yeah, 24 will strike, slamming him with the spiritual weapon for 12.
Yeah, oh yeah, that actually is a new cast. So we'll leave that spell slot. And then he's gonna, I think, guiding bolt or not guiding bolt. Sacred flame.
All right, so you blast him with the sacred flame. Does blindness give disadvantage to dex saves?
No, it doesn't.
I don't think so. Okay, so he kind of hears the incoming fire, tries to jump out of the way. So that is a dexterity.
Seeing the turn order, is that just me? It's fine. Go ahead. Sorry.
So with the +4, he is going to dodge the sacred flame.
Okay, that's Balak's turn.
All right.
And I think Willow's gonna stay out of this. Yeah, you can just keep going.
Oh, did Balak just move into the aura, or did he start there?
He did,
Oh.
but I think I missed what that aura is. I didn't realize. I didn't notice it until he had moved in. So I think he did. Yeah.
All right, so he moved.
Was that
in,
a-
He didn't start. Yeah, moving in is okay. He'll have to worry
Oh,
about
okay.
next turn.
All right.
All right, the Fae or Willow.
Well, we're gonna skip Willow. Let's leave. They don't have flyby. They don't have. Yeah, they're not.
All right, so then
Yeah.
the Fae Spirit.
All right. The Space Spirit has a speed of 30. Oh, and they have fly. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I don't think that they really have any. Okay, bonus action, face step. Magically teleports 30 feet. Okay. So then, can it see? Can it see in this aura?
Yeah, the aura is just like necrotic energy.
All right.
Basically.
So let's just throw it in here and have it attack. So this is bonus action, face step. And then
Okay.
we'll do a Fey Blade.
All right, so it would
Which
have
is-
advantage as it is still blinded.
And then the D20 plus my modifier makes it plus 10. So D20. So 22.
Yeah, so that is gonna strike it. It comes
And
into
then the damage is 2d6 plus 3.
Oh, roll one more time. You might get a crit.
Oh, okay. Sure. Nope. Same roll.
So
All right. So
it
11.
would take 5, as it seems to be resistant to the slashing.
That's force. That's
Oh, is it
force damage.
All right, so then
Yeah.
it would take 11. It doesn't have a damage type there.
Yeah, I noticed that, but sorry. Yeah. All right, that's his turn.
All right, Valindra.
Okay, I really can't see it, so I'm gonna move north to here. Now I see it, and I'm going to Scorching Ray at 5th level.
All right,
So 5 bolts.
all right. So
or is it
you have
6
advantage
bolts?
on these.
So it'd be 6 bolts. Yeah, 6 bolts. Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me get rid of the spell. Okay. There's
All right,
1.
yeah. The first one strikes.
There's 2.
Yeah, hit as well.
There's 3.
Yeah, that strikes.
There's 4.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's 5. That one will probably miss.
Well, it's advantage. So that would
There's,
hit.
and there's
Yeah.
6.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
They would all strike.
Nice.
Okay. I'll roll damage. First one. Second one. Third one. Fourth. Fifth.
Make sure to put your spell slots back.
Yeah, well.
Alright, so that would be 19 fire, as they seem to be resistant, or it resists them.
I was worried about that.
6, 9, 10, 14. Yeah, so that would be 19. Alright, that would give it a second level of wound, though. It's burned up a bunch from the fire damage. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Was that 20? Is he resistant? Are they resistant to fire?
Yeah, like the wraiths,
think
these
so.
things
Okay.
are.
So I think it would have been 21, but not 19. But I might have added wrong. All right. Ria's gonna move up. To like here. And then she can see this guy, right?
Yes.
And he has some cover from the Fae, right?
Yeah, well, you'd have cover from, the Fae and Kudo.
Oh, okay. Let's try just a level 1 guiding bolt. Yeah.
Alright.
We're still behind.
Yeah, you have advantage.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, 28 is gonna strike it. Doing 12 radiant.
Yeah, and I think I don't think I have any. Yeah, I think that's my turn. I don't think I have any bonus actions that I want to spend.
Alright, so Kudo, I need a wisdom save.
Is it a fear effect? No.
It is a fear effect, yes.
13.
So that would fail, and you would have fear from this thing. You'd be
That's okay.
terrified of it.
What's the thing look like? There we go. All right. Because I have, so he's no longer blinded, but there's still the mote of sunlight above my head. What does that do to him again?
So he is exposed to sunlight, so that means he has disadvantage on attacks and skill checks. Oh, but the only problem with this aura is if you fail it, you can't perform any action except moving half your speed away for your turn if you're feared by this thing.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
pretty strong.
Yes, it is not a normal fear.
Okay. That's rough. No bonus action either?
Yeah, it just says the only action you can take, or that you must take, is to move half your speed away from the creature.
Oh, that sucks.
That's rough. I was gonna fucking blast him again.
At least it's unwilling movement, so you don't get an oppie.
It's
Is that
not,
true?
It's not forced movement now, so it would still get an oppie on you. Although it can't see you, so it's not threatening you right now.
No,
Okay.
it's no longer blinded though. At the start of my
at the
turn.
start of your turn? Alright, well then I'm a liar.
Oh shit.
So you have to go,
But
it's kind of like your spell that makes them run.
I have to move away from him.
It's, well,
That seems crazy.
let's see. What it says is you can't perform any action except move up to half your speed. So I guess it doesn't say you have to, technically. I guess you could stand there. So yeah, we'll say you don't have to, because it doesn't specifically say, like, you have to do that. That's just all you can do while you're feared by it.
Let me think. I don't like standing next to this thing either, though. I'll take one op attack because.
Alright, so it will slash at you with its greatsword. Oh, but it would miss. 17 is not enough.
Okay. Man, can't move any further. That aura's the perfect size. Alright, that's.
The perfect aura. Alright, so the Wraith goes. It regains its legendaries. And
Oh, man. Stupid. He could just walk right up to me. This stupid
it's
guy.
true, but it would take.
I mean,
an
at least the
oppie.
Fae would get an oppie, but they're not going to do much damage. Oh, actually, no. He could move up to you without provoking an oppie from the Fae. Never mind.
Oh, would he not?
I mean, he's large, so he could occupy here, and he'd still be in my threat range.
Oh,
But yeah,
I see
it's
what you're
whatever.
saying. That's true.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what he was gonna do. Yeah.
I mean, luckily he would still have disadvantage because of the sun effect on him. But I think he is going to try to do that because he's going to try to make you
Oh.
drop your sun.
Do I get a save at the end of my turn by any chance?
Let me check the
Here?
aura. Until the start of your next turn, you're frightened. And then you
Okay.
get a save again for the aura. So basically, you have to make the save for the aura to not be frightened.
Oh god, I don't have shield now.
Alright, so he's going to fly up with his big sword. Yeah,
This is not good.
25 is going to hit you.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Alright, so he strikes you for 18 slashing and 7 necrotic with his first attack.
That was with disadvantage.
Oh, right, because of the sun. And 16 would miss you, so never mind. He missed. Second attack, life drain. Oh, once again, the sun aura is putting some work in, as a hit is once again turned into a miss, and that will end his turn. Linus. I need a
Am I in his
wisdom
aura?
save. Yes.
He should be offering
Oh,
advantage
no.
with a guiding bolt.
That's true. I think if there wasn't an attack since the guiding bolt, it would.
There hasn't been.
All right.
Oh,
so Linus,
yes.
Make it?
Huh?
15 make it?
15
Oh,
does
no.
not. The DC is 18, so you would also be terrified of this thing.
Oh my gosh.
That's not good.
So you can only move away at half speed if you want to do anything this turn.
And I can't teleport away.
No, because that would be an action.
That's
Like
rough.
I think.
Not
I don't even-
cool.
I don't even see Linus. Is he? Sorry. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
Alright, so
You were around there.
You sneak back, kind of trembling, and I assume that's it for you.
Yeah, that's all I'm allowed to do.
All right, Balak, give me a wisdom save.
Okay. Oh,
Oh, jeez.
he's scared.
Everyone's having a
Everyone's
bad day.
running away from this dude.
Oh God, it's scary.
Okay.
All right,
All right. So he has to run away. I think
He doesn't have to, but if he wants
he
to
can
do,
stay here or run half his speed. Right?
the only action he can take is to run at half speed away from this thing.
Can he still take his bonus action?
No, just well, I guess he could take his movement because that's not an action. But as an action, all he could do is move like half speed.
Okay. So the action is
weird
half his
ability.
speed, and then he still has his movement after that.
Yes.
No.
No.
Oh.
Not that I don't want him to like run down the hall anyway, like away from the group. So I don't think he's gonna go any further. But he can't do his
Oh
bonus
no,
action.
no, it is. Yeah. So all he can do is basically move at half speed.
Okay,
away
that's his
from
turn
the
then.
thing.
Yeah, and go ahead and skip Willow.
Okay.
And the Face Spirit is just gonna
So-
try and. Well, I guess it has to do a save.
At the end of Balak's turn, he's going to use one of his legendaries to once again try to swing at Kudo, although at disadvantage. He's going to do life drain. Oh, but luckily he is going to miss. So Willow's turn, and we would be at Face Spirit, but we are kind of over time, so this might be a good place to stop.
We're way over time.
Yeah.
All right. I realize that. It's scary. Ah, thank God. We got Ophelia in here next.
We have Ophelia appearing. So give
Yep.
me MVP votes.
Hmm.
Alright, are there only 4 of you? I guess there are. Alright, so Kudo with 2 votes, you are MVP.
Ah, sweet. Thank you.
Congrats. Good game, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Really destroyed
Kudo,
my
I
Wraith.
appreciate you being super brave.
Who?
Kudo.
Oh, I mean, it wasn't
He's a
intentional.
frontliner now.
It
Well,
wasn't intentional.
until he got scared at the end there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then he was
Everyone
like,
seems
oh
to be
God.
getting scared.
Everyone
Yeah,
got
right.
scared.
Balak and
It's
Kudo
kinda
and Linus are all like running
Creepy
away.
Wraith.
Our weakness, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna
But,
take some
fun
notes, but
session.
yeah, good game, everyone.
Appreciate everything. We'll see y'all next week.
Take care.
I enjoyed the I enjoyed there's a nice big mix of monsters. Some areas I know you keep it thematic and it's a lot of similar monsters, but I feel like this one had all sorts of types of different kinds of dangers and stuff.
Honestly,
Well,
yeah, there were
the
several.
The Children
were
of
several things-
Shadow work with a lot of undead, so
But even out of character as a player who has played through some parts of this campaign before, like, I mean, you know, I've never encountered the werebear. Like, I appreciate some of the cool new like things that like we're encountering. You know.
oh, that's
All right, I gotta run. Thank you all. Good night.
Good night.
good. Yeah. I'll
So-
see you later.